my goodness, guys. Oh my goodness. Black, thank you. Black's laughing already. That's right. Y'all should just come in laughing. I mean, I wasn't planning on going live, y'all. I was not planning on going live, y'all. Hit that like button coming in, y'all. Let everybody know that we're live. Oh my God, y'all. I mean, this is everything is just so, just when you think you, and do it quickly. Trev B said, Barbie, start the live and do it quickly. Right. Do it quickly, Judas. Judas, do it quickly. I mean, what the hell was that? And do it quickly. I mean, what the hell? I mean, what is going on right now? Are people auditioning for movies? I mean, what the fuck? And do it quickly. What the fuck did she say, yo? What did she say? I mean, oh my God. What did she say? Do it now and do it quickly. Let me go to her wall. Yo, hit that like button coming in. Y'all, we can't make this shit up. I mean, what is going on right now? I'm just confused with everything right now. I mean, it's just so much happening right now in the YouTube streets. It's just like, what is going on? What are you guys doing? What are all of you doing? What are all of we doing? Right. Do it quickly. I like how whatchamacallit said it. Let me see. Trav B. Look, y'all, look how look what Trav B said. Do it quickly. Oh, he's live on YouTube right now. Well, tell him to do it quickly. The Surge, tell him to do it quickly. Do what you must do, Judas. And do it quickly. Yo, we can just have the first 30 minutes of this live just laughing at the funny shit, man. I'm serious. I'm not even good. I'm sorry. Trav B said, now we gotta do I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Let me get some water. Wait a minute. We're going from quickly to sorry. I'm sorry. And then we got Regina over here. Do it quickly. I'm sorry. Right. Do what you must do. Not take your time doing it, not plan it out, but do it quickly. Do what you must do, Judas. The fuck? Judas is like, I will never be able to live this shit down. Judas is like, that's it. This is fucking ridiculous. Judas is like, all right, my God. He's like, I'm at the butt end of every freaking joke now. Right? Hit and get the likes up and do it quickly. Kodak Black, hit that like quickly. Judas. Yeah, I can't help it. Judas is freaking out right now, going, what the fuck? Oh my God. Yo, let me go to that freaking wall and see what the hell is going on. I mean, like I said earlier, are we auditioning for a freaking movie? I mean, what the fuck? my God. Do what you must do, Judas. And y'all, wait a minute. So Judas was ears? Y'all was the Judas ears? I can't keep up with all this shit now. There's just so much shit going on. Was it ears that she was saying was the Judas shit? Because that part. Read it, Barbie girl, in your Queen Regina voice. Do what you must do, ears, and do it quickly. Doe Eyes is here. Doe Eyes is here. Look at Kodak put the eyes. Do what you must do, ears, and do it quickly. Jesus, Ears has a new character he named Judas. Low-key funny. Yo, I told you I can't help it. I was gonna spend. I mean, we could actually just off of that alone, y'all, we could laugh for like 15 fucking minutes. I'm for real. I mean, we could flip flop and turn this shit into anything we want to at this point. And do it quickly. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to the wall. I'm gonna try to find it. And she told her to go do it quickly. So don't just do it whenever you want to or go slow. Child. Wait a minute. Oh, that's sad. Yo, that's wrong. Oh, I'm looking at. Oh Lord, that's not even right. Yo, look. 3 hours ago, edited. Wait a minute. She called him a good. She did it again. Nene, she did it again. Y'all, if y'all go to her community wall, it says 3 hours ago, she put Judas. Do what you must do quickly. At Ears to the Streets. She did put it. She did say Ears to the Street. I'm dead. Then she said, good questions, sis. Got rich. Do what you must do quickly. Uh-oh, they left comments. Lord have mercy. Let me see what happened. She said, good question, sis. And then sis says, what question? Do what you must do and do it quickly. Jesus. And so that 3 hours ago, she did post. She did call Ears to the Streets Judas again. Queen Regina, I need him to expose himself. I don't know if we can be putting that on YouTube anymore, y'all. Salute Barbecue Tina. No, it's Barbie. It's Barbecue Tina. NY Styles is here. Y'all, I wasn't even supposed to go live, but so many people were asking me if I was going live, and I said, sure, I'll do it. But y'all, damn D, do what you need. As long as you do it quickly. I mean, what the fuck is that? Do it quickly. And then they wanted to do, I'm sorry. Yo, this is crazy. Y'all, everybody's whooping these old women's asses. I'm not even gonna hold you, y'all. Listen. The whole thing I saw over there with the Tommy Sotomayor thing, listen, y'all. I don't know what Regina knows. I don't think Regina knows what she's getting herself into. Listen, if she's thinking she's going to slither her way over there into that man's camp and not get the repercussions quickly, she's crazy. Listen, you guys, Tommy's been around for a long time. So I Love is here. So I Love, do what you need to do and do it quickly. But yeah, I mean, her going over there playing with Tommy's channel and then popping up on the live stream and everything else, basically trying to create another play, right? Now, listen, I don't know if Tommy necessarily will take the bait, right? But if he does, it's got to be something in it for him, right? Tommy is not a stupid man. He's not. We can all at least admit that Tommy is not a stupid man. And on top of that, Tommy has been doing YouTube longer than our tails have been. So if anybody knows when somebody's, I would think Tommy would know a snake when he sees one, right? Now, this isn't a go against Tommy video or a pat Tommy on the back video. But what I will say is Tommy is not stupid. Okay. And if she thinks for 1 second he doesn't want something in return for all of this, she's nuts. Right. So I don't know what that would be in return for. Well, I'm not saying that either. Y'all know what I'm saying. But I'm saying like information maybe. And I think she did kept saying, well, secretary. You know, I'm the secretary. I think she kept throwing out those secretary vibes to him, letting him know, hit me up on the back end. I'll scratch your back if you scratch mine. And you know, Regina is constantly slithering through these streets to see who she can devour, right? You said, Barbie girl, when she apologized, he paused for 4 seconds. He knows. Look, y'all, I mean, listen, I'm like I said, this isn't a pat on Tommy Sotomayor back video, or this is not a diss on Tommy Sotomayor video, right? This is just stating the simple facts of what we saw. She is ready to apologize to Tommy. And about what? What did she ever do to Tommy? And that's why she said, if I've said anything disparaging, what? If I said anything disparaging, what are you talking about? Bakerman Jr. is here, action is here. What the hell are you talking about? If I've said anything disparaging to you, I apologize. And not only did she apologize once, but twice. NY Style says she apologized to Miss 504. Miss 504 did not accept her apology. Probably because Miss 504 knows it's not a sincere apology, right? Sky Swipe is here. Black Pearl is here. Oh, we know, honey. You guys hit that like button coming in. But do you guys see the new play trying to be formed? Do you see the new play trying to go on behind the scenes, right? Throwing out words like secretary, throwing out words like, oh, I'm just coming over here to apologize, right? Basically, she's saying she has some knowledge about when she had or still has or access to Kwame's accounts. Knowing that that was one of Kwame's major detractors, she is then running over there to tell him what she's been doing and how she is now feeling about him. Why all of a sudden the feelings have changed? What did Tommy do? Go start feeding the hungry? I mean, what did he do? Go open up a church and start helping mankind? I I just want to come over here and apologize if I've disparaged you in any way. What? What are you talking about? I would have, if I was Tommy, I, listen, if I was Tommy, I would have been like, what the fuck are you talking about to be? I would have been saying, I want to be as nice as possible, but what the fuck are you talking about? Why all of a sudden are you over here now asking me this stupid crap? If I was Tommy, after everything that he has been hearing about this lady, exactly, True Essence, right? Why did she apologize to him all of a sudden? Exactly. There's Damn D. Damn D said, good point. Exactly. Listen, and this is how these plays start in the making. If they don't have your Instagram or your information, they come slithering into your chat first. They come slithering and get on your panels next. Right? That's how it all starts. And then it's all this extra laughing. I don't even know what I'm laughing about, but this is just this is just all so funny to me all of a sudden. I mean, I mean, somebody must have given me laughing gas. Oh, what? What the hell are you talking about? I just want to come over here and tell you that I'm sorry if I disparaged your name, Mr. President. You act like he became fucking president of the freaking Glee Club, for Christ's sakes. What the hell is going on here? What the hell did this guy do that we don't know about? Kelly King B is here. What did he do that we don't know about, right? Has he been freaking feeding the freaking homeless? I mean, has he been preaching the freaking gospel in like 30 different countries or something? And out the blue, right? See, Queen always thinks she has a backup plan, right? Queen always thinks, well, Regina always thinks she has a backup plan. She's always trying to, when she loses one player, she tries to go get another one. And she slithers on in and starts saying what she thinks they want to hear. Now, listen, I'm not creating no wedge here. I'm not going to say anything, too egregious. But I only think a weak man would fall for something like this, right? Only a weak man would fall for something like this. I mean, you'd have to be, and no offense to any. I can't even say that without laughing. I'm trying to be respectful here, but I think we've seen all the men that have been rooted up by Regina, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you're still rocking with Regina at this point, you might not be too bright. I think you'd have fell and bumped your head. I think you might need to look up your old hospital records and see if your mom dropped you on your head when you were a baby. You might want to get your old hospital records and find out if you were dropped on your head as a fucking baby. Or you might want to make a phone call. Mom, did you drop me? Just go ahead and tell me, Mom. I promise, Mom. I'm always wondering why I keep falling in these traps and getting caught up with the stupidest, easiest shit ever. I'm gonna stop y'all because then this is good. Y'all, a lot of fans will take this the wrong way. But listen, guys, if you live long enough, trust me, you will see what I'm saying is correct. Child, let me fry this fish for the third time. Yeah. You guys, I don't think we can comfort or hide this anymore. Listen, this right here, it's, if you haven't figured this out yet, I'm sorry. I really am sorry. And I might need you. Would that be, what would that be classified? I don't want to use the word slow or anything like that, but I this is not good, y'all. You'll hit the like button coming in. One of the mods check the likes so I can say off with their heads. Oh, I can't say, I'm not going to say that word on here, the surge. No, 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 no. I would never say that. But I will say you were probably, no, you were dropped on your head as a baby, or you were fucking punched the fuck out as a baby. How about that? Whichever one. And no, nothing, just laughing. What? 34 likes? Oh, hell no. Get them freaking likes up. Are you guys nuts? If them likes don't get up, I'm gonna turn this live off. Listen, see what you are not going to do. Oh, hell no. No, 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 no. See what you are not going to do. No, 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 no. No, hunty. No, hunty. There it goes. You see what Mike Simmons said? Mike said, get them fucking likes. Oh, he said, motherfucking likes. Oh, we have one sourpuss. We got one sourpuss. One sourpuss that left just now. They just walked through, a little sourpuss just left. They were like, wait a minute, I'll be right back. I know she ain't talking to me. There you go. Exactly what you not gonna do. Okay, they're back. Okay, I apologize. They're back. Okay, it's climbing. Like, let's get to 50 so I can at least continue, people. I can continue once I get to 50 freaking likes. Don't, right. She said, don't say anything else, Barbie, till they get the likes. I don't want to rule with an iron fist. Come on, people. It makes me lose my train of thought. Anywho. But what the fuck is going on right now? We got people auditioning for freaking movie parts. We've got Regina thinking she's going to get over on someone like Tommy. And Tommy was here before any of us were born. I mean, what the fuck? What is going on with this woman? And then she stabs her only knight in shining armor in the fucking back. Are you crazy? The only person that fought for you on these freaking YouTube streets. The only person that put up with your fucking nonsense. Are you crazy? The only person that listened to your bullcrap day in and day freaking out, you stab him in the back? Have you lost your mind? What did you think was over the horizon? What did you think was on the other side of the fucking fence? Are you nuts? So the only person you had, I just don't get this anymore. I don't, Anita's here. I just don't get this crap anymore. Hit that like button coming in. So Abby Love said we need 3 more likes. But you go and stab the only person in the back that had your back. Maybe he didn't have it at 100%. Maybe. We don't know. But I do know he was on here windmilling for you. I do know he was on here every time someone said something negative about you. He would try to do it quickly. He would correct them quickly. So, facts over feelings. Now, listen, facts over feelings admits that he has not been Prince Charming. Facts Over Feelings admits that he has not been Prince Charming on these YouTube streets, right? But I tell you one thing, at least Facts Over Feelings admitted to it and took a L yesterday. He took the L and said, y'all are right. I was stupid. This lady, blah, 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 so on and so on. And for somebody to at least take the L, my God, where do we ever see that at? There are some people, some content creators and people on this app that never own up to their madness, even though they knew that they failed and that they made a bad mistake. But this was the only person, let's say he was there for her 50%. It was still better than nothing. And then you go and stab him in the back and you go and tell and show his messages and DMs to somebody else. Are you crazy? Have you lost your mind? Because you think something's better on the horizon? You think you have a better backup plan and you go slithering your way over to Tommy's chat? Are you nuts? And then you have the nerve. You have the nerve and the audacity. I'm outraged. Since we're all auditioning for movies, right? Do it quickly. But I'm outraged that you would go over there and say, oh, just so you know, I think she did that for good measure. I think she did it for good measure. Oh, I want you to know you have an interview with Facts Over Feelings. And Tommy was like, huh? He was like, who was that? Oh, you remember you were on his channel, and remember you said that you might do an interview. And Tommy was like, well, I guess if I said I would, I guess I will. But he was totally lost, had no clue. And then she goes into Facts and hits him up and says, this coming week, you have an interview with Tommy Sotomayor. What? Are you freaking sick? And there was never even an interview set up. She literally messages Facts and tells him, like she is fucking secretary, you have an audition, darling. You have an audition, darling, this week at the palace of the Tommy Sotomayor the States. What the fuck are you doing? And then Facts is over there going, huh? Oh, wow. Well, okay, sure. And he's sitting there going, that man hasn't contacted me, hasn't set nothing up with me. He's just sitting there looking struck, looking crazy. And then how do you get in Tommy's face? How do you get in Tommy's face and play this stupid games with him on his freaking channel? And tell him that, well, you said you were going to do an interview. Don't you have an interview set up? How are you going to tell him what he has going on in his life? Exactly, Anita. Exactly. Throwing anything to the wall to see if it sticks. Exactly. So all this stupid garbage, all this playing and trying to set up plays and trying to get people to contact you in the DMs and trying to set up something behind people's back and all that crap, it sounds like them days are over. Because you've run out of people. You are running out of people. What in your right mind? Yeah, she's telling me I'm his secretary. I'm his secretary, and with the channel that what? Talking to this man like he brand new? Are you kidding me? And then guy, Tommy just sitting over there like, I can, y'all know Tommy could have destroyed her right then and there on that freaking stage. This lady thinks that she's smarter than everybody else. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Yeah, she can find some new people, but she's running out of people over here. She's running out of people over here. You know why? Because we're in a chat far, far away from here. People are in a chat far, far, far away from here, and they saw her slithering through the chats. And then she slithered her way up onto that panel at Mr. Paperwork Party. And guess what? They put the smack down. Right. There's got to be something in it for Tommy. And trust me, it ain't going to be no little stupid couple $100. This man, Tommy, he is a huge content creator. He doesn't have the channel that he does, but if he's able to make videos on here still and delete them after he's done, and boy, would he like to have Regina as a snack after what him and Kwame been through. And look at dumb Regina making herself available to this man. But he's going to have to, everybody's saying he's going to use her. Anita says he would destroy her. No. He's going to need to get something far greater from her. He's going to need information. He's going to need details. He needs her to become Judas. Do it quickly. Do it quickly. That's what he's going to need. But now, since we're calling, what is it? Foul on the play right now? What are we calling? What do they call that in football or whatever? Penalty? What is it? Let me read the freaking time. Flag on the freaking play. We're calling flag on the freaking play before this play even freaking gets started. Flag on the fucking play. Penalty? This is a freaking penalty right now. And what does it call it? Rushing or some shit. I don't know. Listen, we are here to call out this flag on the play before it even starts. We're letting you know that we see you. We're letting you know that we know what you are doing. And what you are doing right now, do it quickly, Judas. Yeah, you're going to need to become the Judas, Regina. This Judas that you speak of, you're going to need to become the Judas. It's so weird that you put that on your wall, but if you keep fucking around with people like Tommy, he's going to make you out to be the Judas. Barbie is a flag for football, but I don't know. Is it, y'all? I'm not sure. Roughing the passer. Roughing the passer. Exactly. Something. I don't know. Was it a freaking yellow flag on the freaking field or whatever? We throwing all the flags. Red, yellow, and whatever colors they use. So she's going over there laughing in this man's face. Are you serious? I try to, I'm not really understanding what I'm laughing at, but it's funny. Are you crazy? Right, the Surge pink flags. Yes. You talk about playing with fire. She thinks she's the master of this shit. She thinks she's got this all figured out. She thinks if she just keep going at one point, she's going to get the right person, right? Well, unfortunately, yellow is a penalty for football. What is the red flag for? I mean What are those little red flags? What are these? What's the little? Does anybody have them? What are these little red flags? Let me see. What are these? What does this mean? Does this mean just really just I don't know? Read you to Tommy already played Sister T. Did he really? Now his next victim is Regina. It's kind of sad because so he's obvious trying to use her to expose Kate. Right. That's what I said. It's got to be something in it for Tommy. But listen, Tommy is not going to fall for just this simple stuff. He's going to need her to reveal something. And guess what? Regina wants to reveal something, or she wouldn't be there. She wants to reveal something, or she would not be there. She wants to reveal something, or she would not be there. Oh, she is mad. Exactly. He was talking to me, and she was so rude and so mad. And then she tried to go. Listen, exactly. She was mad because I was over there on Ray's panel, and Tommy pointed me out of all the people. Said, I have a question for Barbie girl Tina. And it was about being biracial, though. So it wasn't nothing serious. It was about me being biracial. But she just couldn't handle that. All right. We've got facts behind the stage. I said behind the stage. I mean, backstage. All right. Facts. You're
my audio good?
Yep. You're good. Go in.
Do it, Jesus. I mean, what do you say? Do it, Judas. Do it quickly.
Do it
That's a new
quickly.
line. Quickly.
Do it quickly.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, Tina. That shit hurt my soul when I read them text messages, and I know everybody laughed like damn. Cause I knew she was a snake. I just thought that she'd never try that shit with me, but I went against my own teachings because I always tell people a snake is a snake. It just ain't bit you yet. Don't feel special. It just ain't get around to you yet. And I knew eventually she would cross me, but damn, she been felt like that about me. Like I was nothing ass. I was a pawn to her. Feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, yeah. And she doubled down on it. She even made this little statement. After all that shit this morning, women are born to manipulate. That's how we learn to survive in a men's world. That's what she put on community wall. Double down on. Like, all right. But I'm gonna keep it cute. I ain't gonna dog out because other morning I start to go live and like trigger her PTSD for real. I said, nah, I'm gonna let her ride. I just ain't fucking with her no more. See? No more.
Well, facts. Now you just know that you just have to prove that to everybody at this point. Don't.
Yeah, Tom. Listen,
Right. Time is the only thing
Tom
you
tell,
got.
but listen, Tina. Hell to the no. I look like a goddamn. If you see me let her on my panel, like I took my wrench, I blocked. You see her in my shit typing. But send me a red wig like Matthew be wearing in a clown nose, so I can look put the clown outfit on all the way. I look crazy as nah. Fuck no, I don't play like that. You don't put not what. All I did was good to her, like extra good when nobody else was fucking. I lost 60 subscribers after this one live me and her did. Everybody was booing. Get her off the stage. I checked my subscriber count. This was a while ago. One of my other channels. God, I checked. I lost 60 subscribers. I looked at the YouTube studio to make sure everything was everything. Like, yeah. Like, and I lost. And one lady, she would never send no less than 50 when she cash at me and would cash at me frequent. One of my best donors cut me off because of her. And y'all know who she is. I ain't gonna say her name. But she be in crummy shit and around and all them chats. I'm like, shit crazy, but karma,
Mm.
God gonna get her. The universe is gonna spank her for what she did to me. Because I wasn't number good. I never did nothing wrong to this lady.
Mm.
Huh? I used to call her every night, like around these hours. Queen, you did you eat? You straight? Your lights and stuff on, your phone good. Always periodically, like once or twice a week, check on her, make sure she good. But I check on her every day. Yup. And the
See,
only thing,
did what she say? Well, how did you feel when she was calling you Shaft?
I, I was flattered a little teeny bit. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, I was flattered a little teeny bit.
Ew.
Yeah, because she made me seem like yeah. But um, the only thing I'm gonna keep it a whole hundred with you, right? The only thing I did that she asked me to do was make a live cursing out DMD and to hit his link. That's and when I me and him was arguing that time on his channel and when I did that live and I tagged him and he even said he saw the shit. Said I wasn't even gonna tell you, you know. But I said, yeah, I watched that shit. You said, I heard what you said about, and I like D. I just was on some windmill shit to show her, like, yeah, I fucks with you. But you know, ever since I found out about damn D, I'm always in this chat. You know,
Yeah,
you
you
see me?
come over there a lot. You do.
Yeah, you see me? I be right in the chat and shit.
Yo, this stuff is just crazy. Oh my god. But okay, but how? Okay, what do you feel? Okay, so
Oh, hold up.
earlier,
This why I came up because I want you. You could. I ain't. You know. I ain't going on no press run on the whole. Panel to panel. I just
right.
yes. You and Sid. I'll fuck with y'all. But you can ask me anything you want. If that because I heard you talking about it. I said I'm gonna hit the link in case you want to ask me any questions.
Um, I did have a question. I was thinking, I'm like, when DMD asked you over there tonight, did Regina say all those things that she said to Tommy Sotomayor? Did she say that to you? And you
Yeah.
said yes.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
how
It was
similar? But how
verbatim.
similar?
It was verbatim. Damn near. Like it's
Really?
yeah, young man. I notice a lot of people don't like you, but there's something I see in you, young man. I'm a 56-year
What?
old, 56. This was yeah, 56-year-old retired army veteran. Da 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 da. Yeah, same way she hit Tommy up is how she hit.
I know a lot of people don't like you, but I see something in you. What? Oh my God.
Same shit she told Tommy, and you know, I I'm the type of person, I don't can't nobody tell me nothing about nobody. I got to watch a person and find them out for myself and how they treat me, our interaction. So because people been told me way before I even really knew her that she was rotten. Everybody, like damn near the whole act. I got a lot of enemies because of her. I ain't did nothing to these lady and men in this sector, and they don't fuck with me because of her. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Well, I mean, uh, he said the chat. Somebody in the chat said, "Facts, you should build your channel on this." He said, "Regina doing it."
No, I know whoever you is, and I know I can, but I ain't gonna do that because how can I put it? I ain't no one trick pony, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like for instance, I was talking about some educational shit last week. I had like 40 people in there, and I only got 300 and something subscribers, almost 400. So, and I only had my channel almost 4 weeks, almost a month. So yeah, I'm good. I don't have no problem growing a YouTube channel. My problem is keeping the motherfucker. But yeah, I
But
got you though. I ain't gonna do that though. I ain't even fuck that shit.
facts. I'm gonna ask you a reality question here.
Hmm.
When you saw her doing what she was doing to everybody else, what made you think that you, like you said earlier, you didn't think she was gonna do it to you? What did she say to you to make you feel as though it would never happen to you?
Well, how can I put it? I didn't definitively think that it wouldn't happen to me because I don't put shit past nobody. I trust none for real. I just lowered my comfortability level around her on purpose to show her when everybody else cut. Cause damn, like everybody, man, woman, child was cussing her out, making drops and edits. I'm like, God damn, I'm feeling bad for the lady. And then, me and her share something in common. She deal with, mental illness. I do too. And she opened to speak about it. And that's like the one time when we really bonded. I did a show. This was a while ago. I was only on YouTube probably like 2-3 months. I've been on here like 8 months now, but she came and hit the link and shared her experience. I shared mine, and then I did another show about that like a month or two ago, and she did a show with me too. So we bonded really off that and other things. It wasn't no YouTube shit. So a lot of the things she was doing to people on YouTube, I ain't know about, and I don't get in women shit. When women going at it, I don't even ask a whole lot of questions. You know what I'm saying? I fall back. It is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
I was mad when she did the you though. When we was over there on rainy shit and she came up. That was immature her. Calling you
Mm-hmm.
out the name and shit like that.
Right, but you would expect that from her though, right? So I mean, I don't I mean
Yeah, yeah, I
that's how
wasn't
she's
shocked.
always been, right?
I wasn't shocked. I was mad, and she knew I felt the way about that.
All right, question on the screen.
Bro, well, I don't trust neither one of them because Lonnie keeps saying constantly that she got something for me, that it is it's gonna take the long haul. She waited out, but she brewing up something for me. She telling me she plotting on me. That's my first op that I ever had in my life that tells me all her plays. Before she give me all her plays and shit. I'ma do this at 6:30. I'ma come with the gun. I'ma stand there and put 4 bullets in it. And then at 6:39, I'ma shoot. All right, boom. So this I know 6:38 to leave. Her dumb ass. But I don't trust neither one of them.
Okay, they're basically saying why did you go around calling her your auntie?
Because that's how I felt. If people can identify as men and women when they ain't, and identify as different all races, all like people can identify anything as now. I can't identify as her nephew and she being my aunt. You know what I'm saying? I really felt that bond. So it wasn't like no sexual dynamic there. I never sent her she better not never lie and say I sent her no damn dick pic or video. Hell no. She not even right.
How would you feel if she says you did it when you didn't?
Man, I
She
laid
can
around.
because she can just say it and people probably would believe it at this
And that's
point.
what I was saying. She say some outlandish shit, and I've been over. But if she say that, I'ma lie, because I'm just gonna say, all right, then post it. She say that, I'ma do something to piss her off, the force I had, and say, all right, now post it.
But if she does post it, how will we know
She
it's
can't.
you
She
though? So
can't post.
still,
She can't post it. I ain't never sent that lady nothing, nothing
but
in that
but
form.
let's say if you did, but you could have just sent it some random pic, and for all we know, it's some
No, I
random
didn't
pic.
even do that. I ain't sent her nothing. I ain't sent her nothing. Because most of the time, if I send a woman a dick video, you gonna hear my voice talking. I'm a nasty nigga. I like to talk to my women. Baby, you love this dick, baby? Is it pretty? Yeah, you gonna hear me talking, so you gonna know it's me. Yeah, you know what I mean?
What in the world is going on right
It's blood
now?
on the floor early, ain't it, Tina?
You got yes, it is definitely blood on the floor. It's all over the whole sector. Y'all are so crazy. Everybody in the chat's going crazy. You say you threw tomatoes. Well, it's gonna take you a while for everybody to build your trust in everybody because you were rocking with one of the low down, the person
Scoundrels.
that'll, yeah, just like these, like the sister T, like I'll sleep with the enemy, all
Mhm.
these weird little sayings that they come up with and all this stuff, and but I get more people asking me why do the younger men keep wasting their time with these older women over here. The more people say, why aren't they like trying to start something with the younger women or something, or get something back and forth? Why does the back and forth always have to be with the younger man and an older woman? They're like, it just makes it. I mean, I don't know. Are these men looking for a mom figure, you think, or what is going on?
That could be part of the reason, and another part of the reason could be usually older women are more settled. So you know exactly what you're getting with them. So with an older woman, the ingredients on her label, on her box, is exactly what's inside. But with younger chick, you sign up for one thing and you get a total 180. You know what I'm saying? And older women tend to be more understanding too. You know what I'm saying?
Well, would you to even to the men in the chat, would you guys even let this thought run across your mind? as we're seeing some of these older women, just I'm talking explicit and dirty and nasty and just willing to, like she said, sleep with the enemy, conniving, planning. These are the
Mhm.
same women that raise some of the women that are in our time right now. Is that why a lot of women in our community are so messed up right now? Is because of having moms like Regina and Sister T? Is that what's really going on? Is this more of this happening and we just don't know about it, and we only know about it because it's actually online?
I'm glad you asked that, and you're correct. And not just with the older women to the younger women relatives, is the older men to the younger men. That's why we are so fucked up as a people. It's called generational curse.
Mm,
Nobody want to break the cycle. You know what I'm
mm.
saying? The cycle got to be broken. And then two, and I hate to sound like some Sunday morning pastor, televangelist, but in two, we can start being one heart, one mind with each other. It's gonna continue to happen. Your pain got to be my pain, genuinely. Now we have become desensitized. Shit happen to people. We laugh at that shit, painful shit, but it only affects us when it hits us or hits somebody close to us. Other than that, it's all right, and on to the next. So we will be laughing, you
All
know.
right, another question. 7 foot cocaine bear said, because these younger men are thirsty and can't get women their age, so they go after a vulnerable, broke woman that's old, huh? Facts?
That don't apply to me. That could be a possibility.
Well, I think that he's saying that coincides with lining yourself up with someone like that, so an older woman, like so to speak. Not necessarily if you're not there for a sexual reason,
Mhm.
but you're still lining, you're still aligning yourself with it. Oh, this is my internet auntie, and this is I'm here to help protect her on some of this stuff. And I'm saying at the time, do you feel like some of this beating that you're getting right now is warranted because you did align yourself with that kind of stuff?
Yeah, I said that this morning when I was on stage. I take the L for it, but it ain't had nothing to do with money. She ain't had no money, so a lot of people was under the misconception that she was paying me to do this, do that. That lady wasn't even eating. She
Well,
was.
let's admit though, in the beginning, she did have money over here in the beginning. Let's
That's
admit
that's
that.
me. Hold up. But let me correct that. I understand, but that's before I know her. Because Lonnie and Sis and everybody else told me the story about that. She went around Cash App. I think Sis said she sent. Who was it that said she sent them $100 this morning? Somebody said it. A content creator. I mean, maybe it was Sis.
But she sent you a cash app too when she first started coming around you. Remember? You told us all. You said she sent me a nice
Yeah,
cash app
she's
was your
yeah.
words.
It wasn't nothing spectacular. It was around. I
Right,
think
right, right.
around my
But I'm saying
birthday.
she did throw a little money at you, right?
Yeah,
To
it wasn't
right,
nothing big. It was only like $20 or some shit like that. She
right.
cashed at me maybe once or twice.
Once or twice, right? So we're just saying that's how she tries to move in. Is like
Mm.
not necessarily token of trust,
Yeah, yeah, no, I'm good with that. I don't
but
want no
her
tokens.
token of trust is not the. It's
Did, did she tell
I don't
you?
know what Mob was thinking there over there. Elle is here. So we have another question for you. It says, facts. Did she tell you about any other place she was part of?
No, and y'all want to know some real shit? It's weird because she talks sinister with ears, but she talk like an old angel lady with me, even on email and on the phone. Like when I used to say bad shit to Lonnie about her. Come on, facts. Take the high road. You're bigger than that. Just let Lonnie be. She wouldn't even discuss Lonnie in a fucked up way about me when I wanted to vent to her about it.
But do
So
you, but so what responsibility at this point are you saying you take for? So you said that you heard her wilding out with ears, but yet when she would talk to you, it would be this normal soft thing.
no,
So
I was
but
talking about that text message. I saw that text and I'm like, damn, she talk like I didn't even know she talked
tell
like that.
everybody what the text was. So some people are just not
It's
right.
on
Tell them what.
I don't remember all that shit, but it's on is community war.
Okay, so it's on ears community wall.
Yeah.
Was she's talking to ears about you?
Yeah, she talking about is I I'm done with them now telling is.
Oh yeah. I'm done. Yeah, she told
Yeah.
ears I'm done. I've used him what I needed him for. or something like that. What was the words? He's
Yeah.
indispensable. What did she say? Yeah, let's go. Yeah,
Right. Basically, like he served his purpose.
yes,
Now I'm
that's what
ready
she
to
said.
get
He
rid of him, but
served
he
his.
got a wrench, and I don't know how to take it from him without him wilding out. And
Yeah, so
Eric said, "Let me
let's
figure
dig
something out."
the dagger deeper. Right. Let's let's dig the depth. He's like, y'all stop. But facts, we're gonna have to dig the
I ain't
dagger
even
a little
asked for
deeper
no
here.
wrench neither. Like I don't give a fuck about no wrenches. I don't. I'm
Yeah,
not one of them.
basically she threw, in fact, I mean, clutch your heart on this one, but just to the audience, basically she threw facts away like he was a piece of trash. Basically saying, now that I'm done with him, he's not needed anymore. Moving
You
on,
twisting
basically.
the knife, Tina. God
That's what I
damn.
did. Well, at least I did a warning. At
Tina,
least I
I need time to heal.
at least I did a warning. I gave a
I
warning.
need time to heal, guys. But yeah, she is a snake. I'm like, damn. I ain't even think that was inside her. So when I saw it, it made me go. You know how when you see something that fuck you up and you take that big gulp, like air, like I took that big swallow and then I felt butterflies in my stomach. I'm like, bro, this lady really felt like this about me. This shit crazy.
Yeah, I mean, and you know the men are going to run with this one and turn this into a lot of different things,
It's
right? So
cool.
just be
It's cool.
prepared for that. And
Yeah,
you
it's
know
cool.
what? You would do the same thing had you been watching
Already.
someone, right? So you know, and you are taking your lick. You are owning up to it. You are taking the L. You
Mm-hmm.
are saying, this is where I actually put my trust in this person, and this person betrayed me, and I was genuine towards her, and she was not genuine towards me.
Right.
So,
And no,
I
what's
mean,
crazy? You know, God always revealed because around my birthday time, my birthday in June, and I gotta go down south and shit. I got family in Jacksonville, that I'm going to see, but I also got family in North Carolina and Atlanta too. And when I'm heading down south, we always drive from up here, and we'd just take turns driving, rent a van or something, and take turns driving. You'd have a nice little car trip, and we'd stop in NC, then we'd stop, Atlanta, and then keep going and stop at Jacksonville and see the most of my family where they at. A lot of my family at this down south or whatever. But I was gonna go see Queen Regina. I was gonna link up with her, not on no TY shit. I
oh,
wasn't.
what? Really? For real? Come on. Don't make it worse for us. You were
No,
really going to
no,
meet
no. I
Queen
was gonna go
Regina?
see her. Yeah, I wasn't. I wasn't gonna go see her like on no to harass nobody like that goofy ass shit TY did or nothing. I was just gonna stop past and holler at her. 30 minutes or something. Give her a hug, talk to her, let her meet me in person, let her meet my girl. You know what I'm saying? Just you know, like officially, you know, face to face meet on my way. When I take my trip or whatever. But that's dead. So I'm glad God showed me. Shit, I probably would have been like that man on that movie Misery. She probably got me,
All
broke my
right. So we
ankles.
have another question. It says, facts. What did she do to gain your trust? Not being funny, but I heard ears say something, but I didn't catch all of it.
Well, she did things that I asked her to do. She went out her way, like, to help my YouTube channel, to give me words of encouragement. She just was always there. You know what I'm saying? And like, it felt genuine to me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I set myself up for that, but it is what it is. I can't unring a bell. I wish I wouldn't have trusted her, but the thing is though, I did risk assessment in the beginning because I knew who I was dealing with. I said, "What's the worst can happen? Just what's the worst case scenario?" Because I would never give her none of my personal information. Never. Nobody on here knows shit about me, and I'm gonna keep it like that. Um,
Well, I've seen you before, though.
Yeah, you saw me before, but I'm
Long
talking
time
about
ago, you guys. I saw facts in a video a long time ago before he even came to this sector.
yeah, you
Because
did. I remember. I remember.
yeah, because you used to come to Ears' channel, and I was like, "Who is this guy?" And I just one night you were up late on a live, and I was like, oh, "Okay," and I just kept moving on, and but
Yeah,
I remember.
because when I first came on YouTube, I used to hit his panel and we'd chop it up,
Mm-hmm.
and he'd have his camera on, so I thought automatically people want you had a camera on. So I just used to come hit this shit with the camera on and shit. You know what I'm saying? And talk to him. But um yeah, I trusted her and I shouldn't have. But what the fuck, man? You
Okay,
know.
so Facts, how do you feel about this statement here? It says, so Queen Regina is now typing to Ears at this point, which Ears put out all of these messages, right? So it says Queen is evidently upset with Ears at this point. It says, you need to stop, Ears. I was trying to play Lonnie and get back at damn D when I associated with this guy, Facts.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about that? She's saying that she was trying to get back at Lonnie, so she associated herself with you.
Mm-hmm. See, because she know Lonnie don't like her, um, and Lonnie, me and Lonnie had a intimate thing going on that would piss Lonnie off. Like it was dudes that Lonnie cool with on here that she know I ain't like that nigga Ty. I ain't never like him, but I used to hate when he used to hit her lick and come over there talking and typing and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But
But is she saying here, when I associated with this guy, I
mm,
was trying to play Lonnie and get back at damn D when I associated with this guy. So basically, she's telling Ears the only reason why she linked up with you is to put the crap out about Lonnie and
mm,
to try to come at damn D. We're asking, is that a complete true statement that you were sent from Regina to attack Lonnie and to attack damn D? Yes, no?
I just told you the only person she asked me to do something about was D. The only
Right.
person.
So, but why is she saying it here, though? What do you think is
Read
her?
exactly what she said again.
She said, you need to stop, Ears. I was trying to play Lonnie and get back at damn D when I associated with this guy.
I know, stop. She ain't never say nothing about putting nothing out. She said basically by associating, because she talked to me about that before. She said I know
Right.
Lonnie be mad.
But she used the word play. I was trying to play Lonnie. Basically, she was trying to get back at Lonnie. And then she said, and damn D, right?
Mm,
Then she says, when I associated with this guy. So she's saying when she associated with you, the only reason why she associated with you was to get at damn D and to play Lonnie, right? That's
mm.
what this message is saying. So I'm saying how much of this is true in your from is she lying about this? Because what this message makes it look like is that the, you were sent from Regina to take Lonnie down and to try to take damn D down. I'm just telling you from reading this is what it looks like to everybody else, right?
Yeah, I
Or
got
no?
you. I can help you with that. A lot of that you probably will have to ask her because I don't know her state of mind. I can't figure the lady out to save my life, but I don't know what her brain thinking. And the other part is it's half true because she told me to get a D. That's who I went at, not Lonnie. It was
Well, listen, she's but then she says
hear me
then
out. Hear me out,
okay.
Tina. I know what she said. You can read it over 50 times. I know what it say.
Well, I was gonna read
I'm
something
telling
different.
you what my truth. I'm telling you, she matter of fact, when I used to be mad, talking her off the app, cursing Lonnie ass out, and da 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 da, she used to tell me chill. And give her a chance and all this. She wouldn't even talk bad with me about Lonnie. So that's half true if that's what she meant. But maybe you can one day if y'all cool, or somebody interview her that you cool with, you can tell them to ask her that. She can answer
Mm-hmm.
that better than me, but nah, only person that she said because he said she asked is to do it, but he was scared. And she called him a pussy and all this. And then she asked me. I said, you know what? I don't like how he be talking about them old women anyway. Sister T, Queen Regina. Yeah. I was high one day when she asked me, I was like, fuck it. I tagged it in a video in a live, talk shit to him. And yeah, that was all about it. And then me and him, that day when I came over and I called him on Instagram and he added me and her to the call and me and him was going back and forth. But other than that, nah, it ain't nobody else. Like, she wouldn't even really show me that side. That's what I'm saying. So if you can understand what I'm telling you, she wouldn't even show me her sinister side. When she come on my chat, she talking like a church lady. Even then behind the scenes, that shit she talk with she ain't talk that with me. I can show you my DMs with her or an email. She talking all, some more other shit. Or even be talking about, she got a mod for Kwame, or, wanting Kwame channel to grow. And hopefully one me and him could work together one day. Just shit more positive than anything, you know?
Hmm. Well, and it's not to dig the dagger deeper, but
No,
this
what's
is,
all right?
I want you to remember this message right here. Whenever you feel like I might be able to forgive her, we can move on, and God is speaking to me, and the Most High said to this or that. I just want you to remember this. It
Hmm?
said, this is Queen Regina now speaking to ears about you. So
Hmm?
there's going to be no moment where the Most High is going to come to you and tell you to link back up with this lady or anything. Because this message right here, it says, I was desperate. And now I no longer need his services after he went after you. I did not see that happening. So she's basically saying the only reason why she talked to you because she was desperate, and now I no longer need his service. So in the near future, if she comes to you and go, oh, you got to understand, you need to make sure it's a cutoff moment. There's nothing else to talk about here. There's nothing more you can do for her at this point. You have to walk away from this situation because this right here is the punchline right here. I was desperate, and
Tina,
now I
hear
no
me
longer.
out. Hear me out real quick. That
Okay,
part right there, when I read it, fucked me up. And that's
right?
the part I would never listen. I'm a Gemini. And if you know anything about zodiac signs,
No,
Gemini
I don't. I don't.
can't I can't let shit go. I can't
Okay.
because say for instance, I did have her come to Jesus and I forgive her and let her come back around. In the back of my mind, I will always remember what you just read and think that
Right.
that's still how she moving. So it's like this. Imagine if a nigga fell in love with a woman, and I hate to put it like this because me and her dynamic wasn't romantic. I'm just saying, say a man and a woman together, and this shit really do happen. What I'm about to say, and nigga in love, he think he in love, and then one day he found a letter in shorty purse. She left rushing out for work, left her purse, and she found a letter that she wrote to the nigga she really want to be with. Come to find out, I'm the nigga she settling for. You know what I'm saying? She writing in a letter, um, basically he just around to serve the purpose that I need him served, but it's all about you, da 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 da.
Right.
And then Shorty come crying, please forgive me, baby, please. And I do. How could we forever move on when I would be stuck in that moment? I would constantly be thinking, like, this bitch don't look at me as nothing more than what she look at me at. It is what it is. So that's the main reason why. Because if it wasn't for that letter, if it wasn't that damn grimy like it was in detail, I
Mm-hmm.
probably. But nah, there ain't no coming back from that. Basically, ain't no coming back from that.
Okay. They also want to know about the Tommy interview. Did you know that there was a interview being set up, or did Tommy ever contact you since this whole thing, or was
Oh,
this
I
out
can
of the blue
explain
for
that.
you? Hmm.
All right, so one day I was live. This was on like channel number 5, like 3 channels ago. This was a couple months, like 2 months ago, when they were saying Tommy lost his mansion and his truck and all that shit, and everybody was on live talking about it. I was live. Queen Regina was there. Some other people. We was up on the panel. Tommy came in my chat, and the way I had put the title, I was like, "Damn, Tommy broke." I like that's crazy. That's what I put in the title, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And he had came in, and I thought it was a troll account. He was like, "How you doing, young man?" Typed in the chat. I'm looking, everybody like, "There go Tommy." I'm like, "Yo, what it do, Tommy?" And me and Tommy had a bad history before when I first came on YouTube because
Oh, okay.
we got the arguing over his daughter. I said some old foul shit, but he
Of
had made me
course.
mad because he talked bad to this young black girl that I'll call her. She was 19. The day after Kevin Samuels died, he cut Shorty out and all this shit. And I said, nigga, fuck you and your daughter. So me and him was going back and forth. Then I restrained him while he was live, and he took my channel down. But then, a couple days later, once I realized what I did, and he was live on Instagram doing the show, I cashed out him like $30 and put in the notes, like I put my Instagram username. I said, bro, I'm ready to DM you. This is my username. And then I did apology or whatever, and we chopped it up. He like hit my link on Instagram, and I did. I went live with him, and we talked it out, and we've been good since. So fast forward to when he supposedly had lost his shit, and that lady Claude Diva and all them was making fun of it. I had saw a video she put up laughing about it, talking about him all bad. So I was like, yeah, da 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 in the title, and he had said, "Can you drop the link?" I dropped the link. He came up and was like, "Where did you get this information from?" I was like, "Well, that's what everybody's saying." I said, "That lady Claude Diva very close to you, or y'all was buddy, so I'm thinking she would know." And he was like, "Don't believe the hype. People will say anything for clout. I still got my mansion, still got my truck." He said, "My
Wow.
mansion." Yeah, he was like, "My mansion, I think it got flooded and they had to renovate it. Insurance people was renovating it from the flood or whatever. So I apologized. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, you know what? I said I did jump the gun, and that was some chatty patty shit I did. I said, I apologize, bro." And he was like, "Oh, nah, you be good. Da 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 da." He said, "Matter of fact, I would like to do a show with you tomorrow, around 8 p.m. if you ain't busy."
Mm-hmm.
So at the time, I wasn't busy. But then the next day, a big mother called me and told me she had needed to drop my son off. He wanted to come chill with me. Plus, she had to go. She wanted to work some extra hours or something she wanted to go do. Plus, I like my little man over here, so it was nothing. So I had to postpone it with Tommy. I would hit him on email, but he ain't get it to the next day. I told him like I couldn't do it or whatever. So then when we did talk, um, and I wanted to do a show, I scheduled a show. He was busy, so our timing was off. So what Regina was doing, she remembered all that, and what she was doing, refreshing his memory. Like, is you and him gonna still finally get around to doing the interview? That's what she was saying to him.
So, but okay. So after that part, did he?
Mm-hmm.
So in the past couple of days or week, has he contacted you to do this interview? Basically, no. No.
No, I haven't.
Okay.
I haven't. We either way, it wasn't no contact. I like fuck it. I'll bump into him.
Right. Okay.
Then somebody told me too that by him hitting people channels, they either taking the channel down. Like if he hit your link, I don't know how true it was, or demonetizing you. And I was like, damn, they was talking about TY, brown skin lady, and everybody who panel he hit, they got demonetized, and maybe he was a common bond. And I like, man, I don't even want to chance that shit. So I said I'll just wait anyway. But I like doing shit organically anyway. I don't like forcing nothing. If it's meant for me and him to do a show together, to happen.
Okay. Okay. Well, we'll see what happens in the near future with this one.
Yeah, so that's all the questions you want to ask me on that. I'm gonna drop back
Yeah.
down. All
So
right.
far, unless somebody else has a question, if anybody,
Yeah, I answer a couple more. I ain't doing shit. I'm saying
all
my
right, you
internet.
answer one. We'll do one more. You guys will answer one more, and then we'll kind of get back to.
Long as it ain't disrespectful,
Of
nobody
course
calling
not.
me
Oh
out
yeah,
my name.
we're not gonna. Right. Of course, you're not gonna answer it.
Right.
You said right, Regina. Who are you going? Somebody in the chat saying who is Regina going to run? She's trying to run to Tommy, evidently, Mammy. She's
Yep.
apologizing and stuff about what? It's like, what? Tell him what you're apologizing about. Like, what did you do? And then why does she have to keep telling this man, like, I'm a secretary. I'm a secretary over here. And it's like she wants Tommy to hit her on the back end so that he can try to get so she can try to give away as much information she can. Uh okay, go ahead, Blizzy. Blizzy, you can come up and ask me if you want to.
Oh no,
Blizzy.
no, no, no,
Oh,
no, no.
not Blizzy?
Hell
Not
no.
Blizzy?
Hell no. If that's that
Oh, okay,
that
not
weird
Blizzy.
ass dude, hell no. Not
Okay,
tonight.
well, Blizzy, you can come up after Nashawn leaves then. So
No
Blizzy,
disrespect, homie, but man, you ain't got shit to talk about.
Blizzy, you can come up after he drops down then, and then you can ask questions from the chat. Y'all are so funny. Look at Blizzy, he's laughing.
No, it's all good. It's just not tonight, Blizzy. You irritating this shit, bro, and I'm high, and you be then blew my high.
Okay, well, we're gonna let you jump down and finish your high.
No, all right, Tina. Yeah, Blizzy, another
Okay,
time.
facts.
Hit my link Saturday, bro. Not tonight. All right, thanks, Tina.
Okay, he said come over there Saturday, Blizzy. But Blizzy, you if you want to, Blizzy, you can come up here and say what you feel or the questions that you want, and we'll try to answer those questions, or the audience will answer the questions for you. Anybody can hit the link. The link is pinned. But over here, we are talking about Regina. We just watched a video. Yes, Tommy Sotomayor is on YouTube again. Evidently, he is going live, but yet I am hearing that he deletes the lives afterwards, and that is what's keeping him safe at this point. Okay, Blizzy, and that's what's keeping him safe at this point from getting the whatever. Me personally, uh, you said Barbie Girl Tina, you did the with the this live. Oh, did the thing, but as far as we know, here's what I feel about it. I don't care if Tommy is on YouTube or not, right? I know some people are outraged or mad or what, he's back. Oh my God. Listen, at the end of the day, however someone feels, if they need to make money or pay their child support, or if this is the way that they have income, if they come to me and say this is my income, then I won't have any parts of trying to get someone taken off of here. Now, if somebody's on here saying I'm well paid and I'm a millionaire and I'm just gonna still cuss out whoever I want, then I would be like, all right, when y'all go get him, get his channel taken down. But I'm never going to recruit or laugh at or say that you should take anyone's channel, because uh, ultimately, if they're bad enough or something is wrong, ultimately they will lose channel after channel anyway. So they don't need, us coming in there rushing to take the channel down or to do all of this other stuff or do this extra crap, right? If it's not meant for Tommy to have a channel over here, it's not meant to be. Evidently, Tommy still has an audience, right? And those people that love what he says, or what is this whole thing about his what is this thing, his message or whatever. People have a message, which is weird or crazy. Uh, that's strange to me, because um, I don't believe, me personally, I don't believe in that. I don't believe in, oh, I'm coming to your channel because you have a message. That's kind of weird for me. So if he does want to be here, then let the people that follow him, let them do that. So we don't need people, being mad. If somebody supports Tommy, let them support Tommy. And if they don't support him, then that should be fine too, right? I see that Young Riaz is here making his rounds with the "I am good." Everybody's now using Young Riaz's statement, "I am good." So you guys can go ahead and torture him in the audience if you want to. But Young Riaz will say hi to you 50 times if you don't say hi back. So make sure you get that checked and moved off the list. He will scroll up to see if you've responded. And if you're not, he's going to keep on. But anywho, right, Shakira, I am good. Right, I am good. Whatever that means. No one's going to have your back no more because yeah, exactly, Mammy Sweet Wine. She's saying, Regina, no one's going to have your back anymore because she's going to try to go get new players, Mammy, and it's still not going to work. It's 180 times. Right. It's still not going to work. All of the antics are running out. Everything that she's doing is running. I just still cannot believe that going to go talk to Tommy is like crawling through glass. Why would you go over there after you said all these, like you said, disparaging things against him? If you said all these disparaging things, why would you go over there and do that to yourself? You just made yourself look bad. We got Blizzy here.
Yo, what up, Barbie?
What's going on, Blizzy? You got questions for Facts?
Yeah, I wasn't even gonna be on his ass. Um, I ain't on that time tonight. All I was gonna ask is, with all the stuff that was going on with Regina, was it all worth it for your channel? Because if you only pulling in 10 people and you're not monetized, like, but all the beef that people go through with Regina, because you got to check it out. Regina, people know, has mental history, whatever the hell she got. But what he said was like, oh, if you got to call somebody to do a wellness check and see if they ate or they light still on, they shouldn't be on YouTube. You should be giving them, I mean, you should be giving them advice to, like, But what happened was is people got snaked because they're using Regina for the content because she is the wild old lady, 65 plus. They got people in the uproar. So I mean, I get it, but if you're gonna do all that, at least get the subscribers off of her. I mean, look at these other people. They using a lot of other content right now. The content not just no KB now. That's
But Blizzy, can we all admit though those are like temporary signups though? Temporary members perhaps, or people that just come to your channel to see the crap. And then once that part is gone, they leave too. I mean, so is it worth, like you said, is it worth it? Because in the end you still lose, right? Or
yeah.
no?
That's why you build. That's why you build off of that beef content, and then has something appealing for people to watch. And then you if that's the lane you go in, because let's be honest, this sector is that lane. I mean, I mean, every content creator in this sector can't say that they weren't involved or their name was dropped in another beef somewhere. Not saying everybody uses the content for beef, but Regina's been passed around like a frisbee, and people are like, "Oh, well, she snaked me. I think I need to go to church now." Like what?
Snake man,
like, like it's right in front of your face. If it was a snake, it already bit you. I mean, I don't know how you trust somebody like that. That shows your character as a person, not calling nobody out. I'm just saying your character as a person. If you trust your content and hand it over to Regina, out of all people, you trust your content with Regina, knowing that she's gonna like look at Mom Only. Mom Only used to be a sneaker channel. He trusted Regina, and now he got a whole bunch of things. Now he coming out that people saying he's sending this and sending that. Now it knocks all his sneaker stuff he did for years because he trusted one lady to jump in some beef content to gain a few hundred subs. It serves you right.
So you saying that the men are actually doing this just to gain this temporary, or do you think to them that few hundred, because listen, when the fallouts do happen, people do super chat, right, and they do come in and spend money. So you're saying they're doing all this for such this little bit of money, but it's not worth it in the end
It's not for your channel
for
because
the channel purpose, right?
for
Okay,
your
so you're
channel.
saying channel wise, right, it's not okay.
Now, if
But do
you
you
want to
think they
befriend
also
them and
But do you
okay,
think they
bro.
also walk away with a scar though, and people will remember you for the clown shit though, and the
Not if you're good with it. Not if you can be
hmm,
able to unassociate yourself with the situation. You can't be
hmm.
saying, "Hey, I want to go see you 2 weeks from now, and then I can buy you dinner and we can eat crabs with each other." No, you can't come back from that. Hell no.
We can eat crabs with each
We
other.
eat crabs with each other. We can sit down and eat some oxtails, and I want to, take you to church. Like you got to remember, at the end of the day, most of your subscribers, some of them are really cool. They might be awesome people outside of YouTube, but most of these people don't give a damn what happens to your rent, your mortgage, if you broke or you winning, and like they don't care. They just here to to see who the next troll is, what your content is. They might cash app you, but at the end of the day, people still work their 5 to 9. They go about their business. So you,
Mhm.
as a human being, have to know. And I hate saying it's just YouTube because a lot of people like, no, it's not just YouTube, and I get that. But you have to differentiate your content. You can't bank on Regina and Sister T, and then when they snake you, it's kumbaya. I mean, look at the Ty situation. That fake pull up stuff basically ruined his channel. Now he got to go over to anime or something. Like what?
Not anime. You're so silly.
This man better be on doing some Cartoon Network
Now
reviews.
he's got to go to anime.
I mean, but you do it to yourself. I mean,
You
like
like,
every action has a reaction. It's Isaac Newton law. So if that's the lane you want to step in, just go ahead and deal with the consequences. But you can't hold people and say, "Oh, I'm gonna look at her OnlyFans. I want her to get an OnlyFans," and then now when nobody messing with her, oh man, I knew she wasn't trustworthy. Man, if you trusting somebody to help them get an OnlyFans, you trusted that person. I don't care what nobody said.
mm, mm.
You trusted that person. I'm not on YouTube and be like, yo, let me get somebody in the chat. And I'm not being mean. Just let a random person in the chat, like, hey, let me help you get your OnlyFans and get my content. Like, what? You're 65. I need to be getting your AARP card up. Like, you know. So I'm not picking on facts or anybody else. Uh, I'm just saying, like, that's the lane you stepping in, step in that lane.
Mm, well, what do you think is happening? Why are so many men so weak and fall prey to simple things like this? Oh, I think we've lost Blizzy here.
No, I'm here. No, I'm here.
Oh, okay, okay.
No, I don't think the men are weak. Let me get it back. I don't think the men are weak. I just think that all they got is some YouTube stuff going on. I can't really explain it. I mean, I'll go through days. I'll be off here for 2 weeks and come back, and I don't know. I got stuff going on, so I don't know what other people got going on. I just know that in my right mind, I'm not trusting if anybody. I'm definitely not trusting somebody who's wilding out on YouTube, talking about they're taking people to court. I'm exposing.
Exactly.
Like that's not no person I'm gonna trust. That's a out. Like somebody be like, hey man, I play with cops all day, but you can trust me.
Right. Exactly. This is almost like it's easy to figure out here. It's
Yeah, I
just
mean,
like, what are you doing?
it's blatant. I
Right.
mean,
And it's actually like a extra slap in the face when she turns on you. It's like, damn. I mean, you set your own.
hey, I drove with Sister T to go see somebody that's not even in my state to take them to court, but you can definitely trust me. It's almost like that Uncle Sam poster back in the day, and he was trying to recruit people to go to the army. You can trust me. Okay.
So nuts,
Yeah.
man.
All right. Yeah. So, but
I
that.
understand. I understand women trying to bond and stuff, but the men are just going at each other over like a lot of guys were saying. Why does it always have to be the older woman? Like it'd be different if the men were fighting over some young, beautiful woman or something. But the men are fighting over an old grandma that that's a cheap woman. It's like, what are we doing here? What's going on?
No, you got to start. I think people need to start not judging the character of the older ladies, but judging the character of the young men and trusting them.
So I asked about that earlier, and I want you to answer the question now too. Being that these are the older women that are doing this, are these the same women that have created the women that we have now that men are having issues with now?
No, how can I say this without being crazy or sounding crazy? Because it's common sense to me in the chat. My mother just had a birthday like yesterday. My mother owns like a lot of stuff. Like she's an older lady. I don't know nobody in my family that gets on YouTube and act like that. So I don't know what generation she's raising because it ain't my generation. It ain't your generation. I mean, older people should be enjoying their life, not on YouTube. I've been saying that. So whatever generation they raising is not my generation. It ain't your
Mhm.
generation. It's just a handful of people that maybe have little life things that are going on in their life and they come to YouTube and vent, but they doing it the wrong way because they're trying to put people in handcuffs over what somebody say on YouTube. Like, ah, it's dicey. I don't know. I mean, if I trust Regina and Sister T, I'm just gonna trust anybody on the streets of LA. That's how I look at it, and you know where that's gonna get me. I just go to New
Right.
York City and just stand right there at Grand Central Station, be like, I trust all of you guys. See, see how far they get me.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
I,
common sense
now
ain't
you.
common no more.
But my thing is, you can choose to trust whomever, but when somebody's showing you all of this stuff, it's like, what are you thinking? Like, how do you keep doing this? How
They
do how
ain't
did
thinking. They ain't thinking. 'Cause if
don't
you think of
get it?
it, and don't put God in this. Don't be like the Holy Spirit told me that this is gonna happen. No, it's you too. The Holy Spirit didn't tell you
Spirit.
nothing. He didn't tell you nothing. I mean, a judgment from a man is the character of how you on how you live and how you do within your life. If you're trolling on the internet, okay, whatever. I heard people, a lot of people, these content creators, like, man, karma gonna get them because they been trolling in my chat. God not gonna shoot me down with lightning because I trolled in your chat.
Mm, mm, mm.
Karma is going to another city flying to go eat with somebody who has a lot of mental issues and is having YouTube beef, and you go over there and befriend him and start dancing around the city. That's karma.
Wow. Where do you see all of this going? Where do you think what do you think's going to happen now?
I don't even care. I'm just here for the.
I don't even care.
Yeah, I don't even care because you can't save everybody. We can literally come on here and tell every content creator like, hey man, let's have a battle royale. We all get our phones out. We go our separate ways and do our own content. 9 times out of 10, matter of fact, 100% chance you gonna say something and then somebody gonna twist it and be like, Barbie girl was talking about me, and it
Mm.
keeps going.
Right.
And that's what keeps the sector, the arteries of the heart in this sector pumping. Because if everybody at this sector did content that was not talking about somebody else, then it wouldn't have been a sector.
Right.
So it has to keep going. But what other content creators can do is say, you know what, I'm gonna transition into this. I'm gonna transition into that, and I'll just come back to this. And with the new YouTube monetization rules that they doing, I mean, I'm trying to get into this content thing, but I'm not a content creator. You really gonna have to watch what you say because you used to be able to flag people and it'd be okay. You get like 3 strikes. Now one flag, they taking your ass to court trying to knock your channel down.
Right.
Even the trolls is getting hit. I'm like, God damn. You can't even troll no
Even
more.
the trolls.
Even the trolls getting DP.
Dang.
And the trolls are what make your channel. When you get 150 people in your chat, guarantee 50 of them is trolls. So I don't shoot trolls down. I got a wrench on you. I'm not. I have the only wrench on your channel. I've never shot a troll down. Maybe one, if anybody, but I don't do that because it feeds your channel. Like the more people who are engaged, or the more
Well,
views
some
you're gonna
people
get.
you have, well, here's with that too. Some people you do have to remove if they're taken away from the content creator, like, right, putting all the attention on them and everybody's so focused on the person in the chat and not listening to the content creator. So sometimes some people do need to be removed out of the chat, whether it be permanently or temporarily. So
No, I feel that if you talking about some real stuff, like let's say if you're talking about like a situation I'm not familiar with, I'm not really gonna troll in your chat because I don't really know the situation. So I get that. That makes a
right.
lot of sense. But as far as this, just like with TY, I never tried to troll TY. I'm not trying to flip the scenario. I don't know what else to say to the guy. I'm off of him.
But
Like,
do you feel like some of the people that do fall for this, do you feel like they deserve it though? Because like nobody will feel sorry. Like, at one point, because TY came for me so many times with calling me the man and all that stuff. And then when this
mm,
stuff finally happened to him, I was like, dang, you deserve this. I'm like, man, I'm like happy this actually happened. Now, if somebody would have got hurt or whatever, then I'd have been like, oh crap, that's taking it too far. But I'm actually kind of like happy he got disciplined by everybody because I was like, that's what you've been doing to me for the past 2 or 3 years, disciplining me and trying to tell me I'm wrong for this or that, or calling me a man and all this stuff. So it's almost like it serves you right in some sort of a way. It's like if whatever you're putting out, you're gonna get back, come back. It's gonna come back to you, right?
I agree. And you seen it wasn't just him. It was a lot of people that was coming at you, and then a lot of their channels either got clapped, let's see, and either got clapped or they in dire peril right now. Channel, man, them lines ain't looking good on that computer. They on lifeline. But
Well, let
wasn't
me ask you
Barbie?
this. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about ears not showing us who clapped his channel? Because before you answer that, I'm gonna tell you why I'm asking this. And I should have asked it to Facts while he was up here because I want everybody's opinion on this. Remember when his channel got clapped, remember he immediately said I did it, right?
Right.
But now that all the dust is clear, why won't he show us who clapped his channel?
Because he's afraid. Actually, I don't know if it was a KB live. I ain't been on KB live like on a panel in so long. But you gotta watch what people say sometimes. Like, not saying especially me, but when other people get on there because people reveal a little bit of things, but people just don't catch it because what they do is they knock their live down and you won't hear it. It's like I heard T-Boy was a cop. Then the next live, he gets on I'm on his panel. He's saying he worked for a Brinks truck, but nobody caught it for a second until it started trickling out there. Ears knows he was wrong, and he said he was wrong for saying that about you clapping his channel because it wasn't you that clapped his channel. It
Right, but why
was
won't
it
he
was
reveal it? So, but why won't he tell us now who did it? Who do you think did it then?
because it's a pride thing. He ain't gonna say,
But
it looks better if he says, "Well, Barbie clapped the channel because I said this or said that."
do you believe that Regina may have something to do with it?
I believe Regina got something to do with
Mm,
all this flagging and stuff getting clapped. Regina
right.
and Sister T are one of the and to be honest, I hate to say this,
Mm-hmm.
Regina's a bigger catalyst than Sister T. She's a bigger threat as far as people's channels than Sister T is. But Sister
Right.
T can't grasp that whole thing. Regina knows, and who birthed
Because
that?
Blizzy, let me remind you, Blizzy, when the rabbit trial, the wabbit trial started, right? Remember how she said, Barbie girl Tina, you can't trust that woman. All y'all have her as a moderator. She's over here taking channels down. Now look, she's the one that's taking channels down, right? Because
Right.
she's fought Scissors. Listen, just last week, she put a hit out on Scissors channel and it didn't go through. Sis had to fight it, right? Then she went after his other channel where they're having the Sunday services at, and now he's trying to fight that one off as we speak. And she's the one that's been saying she wants to do all these channels and all this other stuff with hurting people's channel. But isn't it weird that I remember I always tell you guys over here when people are saying you're the one that's doing stuff, remember they are the ones that are doing it. Remember, I keep telling you, if they say that you're clapping channels, they're clapping channels. If they say that you're the Judas, remember they are the Judas. So remember all that stuff the Wabbit trial, she tried to get everybody to remember ears took my wrench and everything else. And she was like, don't trust Barbie. She's over here clapping channels, her and this and this and this. And I was like, what? I was like, where does this lady get this crap from? I didn't never touch anybody's channel.
Well, hey,
I didn't even have a channel at that time.
that is a great point, and that's actually a great segue. What you just said is a great segue to what I was thinking. Who
Okay.
put the batteries in Regina back? A lot of
Exact
these content creators put them batteries in Regina back. Go ahead and clap. I don't like her, so I'll just use Regina to clap them because it don't look like it's me.
right.
So they throwing them batteries in her back, and then when the battery's dead, and when she get new batteries from another content creator, and she go on her like a little, you know, them puppets with the tambourines and be go go go, and they be that's how these content creators use Regina, and then now she clapping back and clapping channels, and people wonder why. But I'm like, hey, didn't you put that battery in her back to attacking the like if Armando was going at let's say whoever TY, the person in the middle. And Armando didn't do it. I'm not saying he did, but I'm just saying the person in the middle is the person you gotta watch. The person that people are closest to on YouTube is the person that's clapping you. Because they not gonna risk their channel. You can just get any dummy out the troll section and be like, yo, clap then. You ride for me. Come on now. A lot of people like Facts. I'm not mad at Facts, but Facts is putting a whole bunch of AA batteries in her back to clap other channels. But
Right.
now y'all
But
don't let a monster out. What you gonna do now?
my thing is though, even ears even came to Damn D's channel, right? Trying to get Damn D to look at me in a bad light. He was like, Damn D, I'm telling you, Barbie's the one that did this to my channel. And D was like, calm down, ears. Barbie did not do that to your channel. He's like, how do you know? How do you know? He was like, I just know. He's like, Barbie did not do this. She wouldn't basically D trust me enough to know that I would never do something like that. But even when people were telling him Barbie didn't do it, he kept putting it out there that I'm not doing it. And here's my point, Lizzie. If he can put out everybody's text messages and screenshot everybody's messages to him like he's been doing, why can't he screenshot the actual paperwork where his channel got clapped so he can release Barbie's name as being the bad guy?
Because it ain't there no more. Because he said something, and I don't. I'm not with him with ears no more. I don't even watch ears, but I'm not even gonna bring him up too many times. I don't have no beef with ears. He has his own content now, so let him do him. I know you're not saying that. You're just trying to get to the point, but Yeah, that channel got clapped and it was gone. I remember being on a panel with him. He was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get it back," and it never came back.
I just think though, as passionate as he was with running around telling everybody I did it, I think he needs to show that same passion, just like he's been doing with revealing everybody's text messages from behind the scenes, or revealing everybody's this, that. I think he needs to reveal who clapped his channel then, since he was trying to put my name in the mud. And thank goodness people didn't believe. A lot of people, maybe someone did, but for the most part, people were like, "Oh yeah, we know Barbie would not do that. She would not just
What
maliciously
up,
come."
Brody?
Right.
Good was yeah, no, and I mean to be honest, I used to be in chats and people was bashing your name, and I was like, hold up, this ain't right though. Cause I'm like, out of anybody, Barbie, I used to come to Dan B's chat, Barbie, and I've seen Barbie be a mod on KB's chat, Skinny chat, whatever, and she never do nothing to me, and I knew it was fake, so I was like, oh, I'm riding with Barbie. Especially after I seen what happened to all the mods like Athena, April Harmony, the list goes on of like all these good moderators who wasn't in the chat timing people out, wasn't going crazy in the chat, treating it like a full time job.
Exactly. Right.
And I'm like, what happened to them? And then now you don't have core moderators anymore. You just got a whole bunch of flunkies who's trying to be do boys to try and get their channel off.
Right. Exactly.
The,
All the good supporters were put like, just like what Regina wanted. She wanted all the good supporters out and all the clout chasers in. It seems like.
so she can get close, but it didn't stick with you because you got real content. And that's the difference between people who don't have real content, don't have 10, 45 people in their chats. They can't have real content. You got a whole bunch of people that rock with you through all of the midst of the stuff that people said about you,
That's
and you proved your
crazy.
point.
That's crazy. I mean, you would be think that I'd be the one that they'd be most afraid to rock with after they say, "Oh, she's not real. She's a man. She's this. She's that. She's blah blah blah. She's taking channels down and she's working with April Harmony and all
Now,
this other shady stuff."
If you
I'm
think
like,
Bobby Girl,
what?
man, you have a terrible judge of character.
And they even
Yeah.
said that I was working with Uncle Suge. They said I was working with Uncle Suge to get channels taken down. I'm like, what? I was like, how did y'all come up with that? I was like, I'm just like, what are you guys talking about? I'm like, you guys are just insane. Dan
Yeah, a lot
Dan
of
said,
people are claiming that. A lot of it's almost like the streets, like. And I don't want to be like deep with that. I'm just saying hypothetically. I don't want nobody in the chat to hit me on control court shit. But it's just like in the streets, a lot of people claim stuff that they did, but it was just a friend or somebody else that did it, but they claimed it. That's how these YouTube streets is. Like it might have even been Suge or this person, but since the beef was so heated with y'all, the content was so there, was so right. It was almost
mm-hmm.
like a tornado about to drop. It was like, shit, I'm gonna claim that.
Right. And of course,
Yeah.
Suge did call. Of course, Suge did say he did it. Well, he said he did it to whose channel was he saying? He's saying he was the one that clapped Ears' channel, right?
Right.
And then remember, Sister T turned it into, well, Sister T and Ears turned it into that Barbie was working with D, and well, not Ears didn't say D, but Ears made it his
What's your bad?
point to come on damn D stage and tell everybody that I was the bad guy. And I was sitting there going, what? So like Dan said, no point, no benefit to tell. Dan, it is a benefit to tell, because if he can post on his community wall and show his chat all the messages that people send to him behind the scenes, why can't he tell right now who clapped his channel? He lied on my name, right? And said I did it. Now, why can't he vindicate me and say, okay, Barbie didn't do it. This is the person that did it.
Because receipts ain't receipts, and I'm not even going on. I won't even name this person name, and I hope it's no ill will, but I want to use him. I'll use Sino, right? So Sino said I'm pulling up on Gil in California, right?
Mm-hmm.
This man never showed that he was actually in California. Allegedly, he was in Bakersfield. You know how far Bakersfield is from Southern California? It's 2 hours and 51 minutes. Like Colin Kaepernick made a man. Bakersfield is a no man's land. It's not even considered. There's no city out there. Carcino is a clickbait king for saying some stuff like that. I'm gonna pull up on this person. He went live today, and I've been working all day, and says, "Oh, I'm pulling up on LeBron." He went to a LeBron game when they smacked up Chicago, He was like 40 seats back yelling at LeBron, talking about he pulling up with LeBron. This is the YouTube stuff that we do. You get it's clickbait kings. That's what people do. They twist and change narratives to fit their channel. That's why you gotta stay true to yourself, man. Like if you're gonna have
Mhm.
true content, people gonna rock with you. All that other stuff gonna fall away. But you see Ty situation not falling away because he went through so many great lengths to fight for skin and every beef. The pull up king. And I ain't got no beef with Southside. I ain't got no beef with Straight Talk, this, and that. I actually feel bad for Southside because he actually does content that is MMA or anime. He can do good content with that. But when you got a goofy like TY on your roster, it brings you down. That's why be solo with your shit. Don't associate yourself with some of these other goofies on YouTube because they're gonna bring you down. This fake pull up cost you cost him dearly. And it wasn't because KB pulled up on him. It was the point that you were dancing around Atlanta and you got a lip ring now everything coming out. Now there's a whole bunch of receipts coming out. You see how that worked?
Mhm.
You exposed yourself. If you would have stayed quiet and did your thing, none of this other stuff would have got exposed. Now people digging deep online. They like, oh, you got charges here, you got this. I mean, it's allegedly.
Right. That's crazy.
But at the same time, like, what grown man at 50 years old that don't have a job, and you went on YouTube and say you don't have a job, has any right to be going and pulling up on? You should be pulling up to put some money in the bank for your family.
Mm.
These are the idiots that be on YouTube. Stay clear of them, man, 'cause they weird and goofy as hell. No,
Okay.
but like you said, I'm gonna drop out. But like you said,
Okay then.
if you're gonna show a receipt, don't go to Kinko's. Don't go and print stuff out 3 months ago. Show the receipt. Like if somebody says something goofy on me, like I'm gonna take a second phone. I'm gonna show you right then and there the thread of the person and the number that the thread was on. Why is people going to great lengths and they having to do all this funky stuff to show a thread? It make you think, don't it?
Right.
That's
Okay.
true.
Well.
That's that.
well,
But hey,
well,
salute to you. Salute to the chat. I'll holler at y'all.
okay, Blizzy.
All right, peace.
So, guys, my point is, my point is that not only did Ears say that to my chat, right? He came in and basically was typing or whatever. I can't remember. I don't know if he was on a panel for a quick second, but he was really mad at me, right? And saying that I was the one that did this stuff to his channel and all this other stuff. But as we can see, my point is I'm trying to make, as we can see by Ears's wall, Ears just posted on his wall all of, no, I don't say all, but the most of or the meat of the situation about facts and how facts what came about with Regina, right? And how they felt when facts came onto Ear's panel and went off on him and whatever it was. He was able to post all of that information. And he's always putting out people's text messages or anything that they talk about behind the scenes, right? He did it to me over there when I was trying to get him to see that Regina was out of control and all these things about Regina. And remember, he got mad at me in the messages, said, Barbie, you're not seeing straight. You're so mad at Regina. You can't see straight. And I was like, no, Ears, this lady really is this. She's vengeful. She's this. Be careful. He even put some of my messages up on his screen in some of his lives. I'm saying if he can do all of that, why can't he show us the paperwork on who did this to his channel? Because I say that because if you're going to walk around blaming people, you need to come up with the facts. You really do. You need to show people the paperwork and show what name was used and who did it. Because you threw other YouTubers' name in. Because you pointed your finger at certain YouTubers and or whoever you thought it was. I just think that that was awfully a disgusting, terrible thing to do to somebody. You said you were just trying to clear your name, Barbie, from the source. Exactly. So I think that's very ugly to do that to somebody and to say this person did this to my channel and I know it was you. And then not only that, you go over to the channel of Damn D where he find listen, y'all. Damn D finally starts to trust somebody, right? And he gives me a wrench over there. He finally starts to trust somebody and gives him a wrench. And then you know about that. Ears, you knew that Damn D said he didn't trust anybody with a wrench over there. But yet you go on to Damn D's panel trying to get Damn D to think I'm the bad guy. And Damn D is saying, no, man, no, man. This is not about Barbie. Barbie's not like that. And you still kept trying to convince him, no, Barbie's this and Barbie. I'm telling you, man. And saying this in front of all of Damn D's chat while I'm in the chat and everything, trying to get Damn D to look at me in a different type of light. I just find that intentionally cruel, right? And I never did anything to Ears to deserve that. I never did anything to Ears, not one thing. For him to viciously come to Damn D and try to convince Damn D that I did this stuff to his channel. I think the same energy that was used to come up there on that panel and for D to constantly say, man, stop, calm down. He even told Ears to stop it. And then he even turned it around on D. He said, all right, D, I see what you're doing. Go ahead and you basically keep using Barbie for her money. I see it's a money thing. Oh, I see it's a money thing. Get your money, homeboy. If you go back to that through that video, you will see Ears go at nonstop. Every stop he could take, he stopped at it and threw blows at me, basically saying I wasn't worth shit, and that only reason why D has me over there is for my money and all this other stuff. And basically, this is the only reason why you did. Now, whether it's true or not, I'm not God. I don't know. I don't know. But I do know that it did take a long time. Whether how much you're donating, no, he never did. Whether you're donating to somebody or not, it still took him a while to trust somebody to be in charge of his channel. So hold on, we got somebody in the back. Facts over feelings is back.
You talking about TV now? I want to say something because you were speaking on Is right. I wanted to add on to that real quick. He is, how can I put it? He a rotten ass nigga, and he all about war of attrition and shit. He trying to step on anybody net. He been like that since Clubhouse. He's a grimy snake ass nigga and he know it. I tell him that all the time. I'll be dead ass. Like he even showed all us a picture you sent them over your ass and shit. You're not bare, but you had on jeans, I think, turned around.
No, I had on a dress. I was showing him
Right.
that it was a picture of me in a dress showing that, because remember in that chat, it was them saying I had no butt. And
Right,
so
but
I do,
right,
and he
right,
called me,
hold
they called me a white girl, right?
Right, but the point I'm trying to make is because it don't matter if you had on, overalls or whatever you had on. It's just that breach of trust.
Yeah, he
He a
showed y'all what
rotten
I
ass
sent him.
nigga. So when
Right.
he did that, only a cornball ass nigga or a weird woman will look at that and think that's cute. Anybody should look at that and say this nigga not to be trusted.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm
And then, but then what's make it so bad? He tried to turn it around like in a sexual way, and I was like, "What?"
yeah, that's what he
I was
do.
like, "Are you kidding me right now?"
But that's what he do though. He play around with words. He add and subtract words. He play around with it until he can twist the story and to make you look bad and to make him look good. That's what he do. He a snake. That's what snakes do. As you see, what I'm going through. But what I'm trying to say about him is, even with Dan D, he don't fuck with Dan D like that. And you ain't even gotta speak on it. I told Dan D that. This nigga don't fuck with you like that, bro. This nigga a clout chasing ass nigga. You is Damn D is his contingency plan for when Kwame get cold. He gonna be hugged up under Damn D nuts like a dead tick. You know what I'm saying? And he's doing it now. I never, ever, ever saw this nigga in Damn D chat this damn much. Every time, hey homeboy, how you feeling? Every time he dropped the link, hey homeboy, laughing, trying to, and he liked to involve himself and shit. He was on this Wendy Williams shit, doing celebrity gossip and all that. The tea. Now, now the shit with T.Y. kick off, he gave him another bite at the apple. No pun intended. Because what he do is fumble around with that celebrity gossip shit while shit ain't nothing going on. He be like a crow waiting for something to die so he can swoop down on it. He was live one day doing when he don't do Bus Life or Kwame Gossip, the reason why he do get a little numbers is because he's connected to Kwame. He directly know him, so people trust in his word. But when he do regular shows, it be like 20 something people in that motherfucker. It's that. Nah,
He's
for real.
20 people.
Yeah, that nigga. Nobody want to hear him talk about nothing else. But Bus Life, Kwame, and Sister T and Queen Regina. If he ain't talking about that, them people ain't coming through. You know what I'm saying? I ain't build my channel or for Kwame or Bus Life or none of this shit. I wasn't even around when none of that happened. Um, I tell people all the time, before you judge me, go look on my channel. I got a whole bunch of content where I'm speaking on social issues, tragedies like school shootings and all that shit, voiceovers. I know how to edit, you know. So and your homeboy was up here. You might got me confused with somebody, homie. I ain't never struggled to get people in my chat or grow a channel. I don't think you even knew me that long, cause I don't remember knowing you. Ain't nothing. I got a small channel. I got 300 something subscribers and could get 40 people in that easy. That's hella good. It's channels with a couple thousand subscribers can't even get 20 people in there. I'll be seeing with straight talk.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'll be seeing with straight talking Southside Live and a couple other people. That lady, I think her name Doaz. No diss to her. I'm just saying, using her for example. I think she got like a couple thousand subscribers or over 1,000. It'd be like 3 people in that motherfucker. Including Nightbot. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but everybody, this was I noticed, right? Everybody get it fucked up with me and blend me in with the crowd. I don't really know shit about that Kwame situation, her blocking 3,000 people. I don't know nothing about none of that shit. So I'm getting caught up on the fly. Um, I I can build a YouTube channel on my own. My problem is keeping the channel. I guarantee you this. I, my channel, I be to have this channel I got now a month coming up when next Wednesday. I almost got 400 subscribers. Yeah, I'm in my feelings. I'm human. Who fuck you want me to act like a robot? Yeah, I'm in my
Like
feelings.
Nightbot.
Yeah,
Y'all are
what you
so
want me to
funny.
say? Fuck yeah, I'm in my feelings. I talk, nigga.
Y'all
You
are
ain't
out
got
of
to type that
control.
every 2 seconds. Everywhere I go, you type that stupid shit. And y'all know you should know me by now, nigga. I speak passionate. But yeah, I guarantee you this. You ain't gonna see no channels around this bitch starting up a lone wolf like me. I don't attach myself to no big YouTubers and no this to nobody who do it. But that's how he built this channel, attaching himself to Kwame, DMD. I had to tell this morning because he like to always, he delusional as a bitch. He keeps saying, yeah, homeboy, you been clout ride me since day one. You still clout ride me trying to get your subscribers up. I said, bro, check this out. Damn D, look, I said, Damn D mentions my name at least once or twice a day for some reason. I guess because of who he talking about.
Right. Because of
Because
Regina, right.
either way, he mentioned my name. I said,
Mm-hmm.
bro, this man got almost 1,000,000 subscribers. I think on one channel, like 800 something thousand. I know it's a lot. Don't you think I would clout chase him if that was type shit I'm on? I'm not clout chasing no nigga with no 1,600 subscribers. My channel will be at 1,600 probably at the 3-month mark, bro. At the pace is growing. Fuck, I need to clout chase you. You're nobody. You don't have no clout, you know. And another thing I want to say is, listen, man, I'm staying clear, Tina. Saturday when I go live, I need to take a break for a couple reasons. My kids,
Mm-hmm.
and then my
Mm-hmm.
shorty, she been popping over more often now. I'm trying to make shit right with her. I miss that girl. Lord knows I do.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. Hey, and guess what? One of these days, you might see me here, a YouTube wedding, or I might
What?
be sending you an invitation. Tina,
What
come
is
to the
going
wedding.
on right now?
No, that's my baby. That's my baby. And if I do marry somebody, it's gonna be her. She's a sweetheart too, real intelligent. Um, she younger than me though. She 24, but she cool and she don't act young minded. She real intelligent, cool, you know. And she don't be on this YouTube shit. She don't got no channel. She ain't no subscriber. She stay in her lane. I stay in mine. But yeah, I'm just trying to do right. Like this shit happened with me and Queen Regina. I'm gonna take the high road. Everybody was expecting me to be wild and cursing her out, going live. That's what a clout chaser do. Cause if anybody was gonna go live about that shit yesterday when every channel was live talking about it, it would have been me. I said, nah, I ain't even gonna do that. I'm gonna let everybody else have that shit. You know what I'm
At
saying?
some point, though, you do need to go off though a little bit, though. I ain't gonna
I,
hold
I know you.
you.
Everybody want to see
I
me
ain't
go
gonna hold
all
you.
this shit, but Saturday I might wild out a little bit, have some
You
fun. But
need to. That's
I
cause
ain't
that's
mad
goes.
about this shit though, because um I don't know why I can't explain it, but I just ain't mad. You know what I'm saying? I swear, because I guess because I ain't shocked that she did the shit.
Right. Well, maybe it'll take a day or two to sink in, because
Right.
that message we read tonight about she don't need you for your services anymore, and that she used you and stuff. That you need to remember
You,
that
you
now.
know what? You know what movie I think of every time you say that or I read that shit? Remember on New Jack City? It seems like you telling a made up story trying to get. What's made up on my story?
OG Knucklehead is so funny.
Yeah, I don't
He
even
said
know what
it's
the fuck
like
you
he's
doing.
telling a made up story to try to get Regina's attention.
I don't wanna, bro. You a whole
OG,
turn
you
up.
crazy.
I don't
OG.
want her attention. Trust me, dog. She done sent me like 12 emails and I ain't respond to one. I don't want her attention, my nigga. But
Dang. So she blowing up your phone and
yeah,
emails and stuff?
yeah.
Damn.
But what the fuck I was about to say? It was something important. I was gonna
You
say
said New
too.
Jack City. You said something
Oh
about New
yeah,
Jack.
every time you read that or I read it, I be thinking you remember on New Jack City when they rolled up to the roster man, said roster man, Nino Brown said your service is no longer needed. You still
Oh,
yeah, rock a
damn.
bye, baby. Yeah. You did hit you with the rock a
Dang.
bye, baby. Yeah.
Well,
I wish
maybe.
her well. Hey, listen, I do know this, right? When you know what I'm saying, involve yourself in like a negative energy field, even though you know you ain't do a person wrong, that shit still is in your realm. So you bringing negativity towards yourself anyway. I,
Exactly.
yeah, I feel good. You know,
For
my,
now.
yeah, my heart pure though. For good. I ain't tripping about that shit.
I'm
You
just
know,
telling you, this stuff comes in stages. 1 minute, you might be hurt. Next
out
minute,
of
you might
here,
be
Tigger.
angry.
You
The
try to
next minute,
twist the dagger, not here.
I'm just telling you. I'm just warning you. Like you might get angry. Like
Right,
sometimes when stuff happens. Listen, because I'm being honest.
right.
Like sometimes when stuff happens to me over here on
Uh,
YouTube, 1 minute I'm like, well, that doesn't bother me, and the next minute I'm like, kind of like, well, why did they say that? And then the next minute I'm like, wait a second. Then I'm like, then I might get mad, or sometimes it takes a minute sometimes to let some of this stuff set in, and this was a pretty big slap in the face. I'm not gonna hold you. I mean, this
yeah,
is
but
crazy.
it was though. But let me ask you something. Who does it say something about me or her? It don't say nothing bad about me. I did nothing wrong. You know, it shows. It further points out what all of y'all been saying about her. You know, she got caught red-handed, and she should have knew. She shouldn't have trusted no gossiping bitch ass nigga like is to the street. That nigga is the fucking Wendy Williams of Dixville. No, for real. This nigga is a gossiping. I told her, I said, one reason, because she used to try to pair me and him up for some reason. Like, maybe you and Iris would do good doing the show.
Me, you, and ears.
No, she was saying me and Iris, not me, her and Iris, but me and
Oh
Iris.
my god.
Maybe you and Iris would do good. You know what
Maybe
I'm
you and
saying?
ears. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Maybe
but
you
she
and
was
ears
trying
can
to,
do.
that was
She's always trying to set somebody up, like for a meeting or a
yeah, but
interview
see,
or
the thing
something.
is, though, I told her that I see how it is gossip with her and Sister T. He be too comfortable. Now, there's a difference between chopping it up convo and then a gossiping man ass man. He just got that period poo spirit to him. that twang in his voice. Yeah, Sister T, because then I called such and such. Here go the emails. Let me get my other phone. Hold up. The Lordy Child. Yeah, that Lordy Child
Let me
spirit.
go get my other phone.
Yeah, that let me tell you something, girl spirit. You know that.
Oh my
Yeah.
God.
I stay away from shit like that. I hate it. If you don't know, you say you don't know. You got motherfuckers that they just gotta keep, you know, you ask them something, they don't even got the answer. Instead of them saying they don't know, they'll find the answer just to get to talking, just to feel silence. Like niggas, just say you don't know. Somebody asks you something, I don't know. Yeah,
Yeah, somebody came in here tonight asking me about the financial collapse. I said, I don't know.
I don't know, right? But you will have somebody. Well, you know, see, my financial advisor.
I'm like, Joker,
Oh
don't be
man, boy,
bringing me in. You got channels getting clapped over that financial stuff right now. I'm like, they ain't talking about the
mhm.
financial upset right now. I'm like, no, no, no. Like Matumbo, no, 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 no. It's like as soon
Yeah,
as you start talking about what's going on as far as the
yeah.
financial
Hey,
collapse and all of
Junior,
that stuff, they come.
don't lose your monetization and all that, man, on your channel. Keep doing your thing. You ready?
Yeah.
Big
Mm.
things this year. Now, I say you, Barbie girl Tina, and for some reason, Moonlight. I predict y'all three, even though I know you don't fuck with her like that, but I think her channel gonna boom. Cause she got that type
Yeah.
of personality that draw people.
Okay. Yep. All right. Well, okay.
Yeah, the fake Jamaican bumper clock. Always tell us your
No,
fake
that's
ass.
not. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I forgot, but then I remember y'all don't fuck with each other like that. But
Yeah, and they've already said that all that bumba stuff. They said that
oh
the
yeah, I
Jama-
know.
the Jamaicans came on there and said it's a fake accident and she's not real. So I'm not promoting
Oh
that
yeah,
crap.
she don't be speaking patois. That's what it's called, PATWA patois. She be fronting like a bitch, but it is what it is. I know. Who is that, Steve? Hey,
Yeah.
Steve, boy, go play with them Legos I bought you, boy. Go get in your high chair. All right, Tina, I'm gonna drop back down.
Okay then. Okay, in
You were
facts.
speaking about ears. I said I need to come speak on that.
You said I told her that. Yeah, Blizzy. The couple people popped up in Damn D's chat and it was like, no, she's not a real Jamaican. It's fake. They was like, it's terrible. It's so fake. So anyway, so yeah, what did Deshaun just say? He said somebody's telling him to come to what chat? I don't know what he said. But anywho, so I mean, y'all, it just goes to show you that people will do anything. It's like, really? Are you? And listen, I don't even think this is. People say, "Oh, it's about the money." I don't even think this is about the money. I just think this is just who these people are. These are just who these people are. And no, no one wants to sit there and listen to an old lady talk all night long. No, 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 sir. Goodbye. If someone's going to tune into your channel as an older woman, you need to be doing something that is wise, doing something where you're teaching. You need to be doing something like, to be honest with you, maybe it wouldn't have gotten a whole bunch of people. But if Sister T would have just stuck to the gardening thing, I think ultimately that would have been a better route for her. Or if your channel is based on maybe building and helping younger women grow as an older woman, yes. But if you're an older woman on here, you're just going off and acting crazy and weird and all that. I just don't find any of that entertaining. I really don't. Now, people fight with her, sure, but I don't see. I wouldn't be going to their channels. Just like right now, I'm sorry, and I hate this to tell. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I'm sorry to tell y'all. When I went to Regina's channel tonight to go look at the community wall that they want to be, you guys, her views are terrible. And it's not because, oh, she, this, it's just because no one wants to hear old people acting like this. So when he says, oh, I think it'd be a good for Moonlight to have a channel. Moonlight is about the same age as Regina and Sister T. I seen her on live. She is an older woman. So to watch an older woman getting on here, you bum cotton, I'm gonna kill you, and now what do you do? All this weird stuff, and you're jumping around the background like a hot bean, and you're acting a fool and everything else. It's just a little disturbing for me. I don't think that to me, I think that's kind of creepy because it's like, shouldn't you be somewhere doing something freaking? I mean, you lived your whole life and this is what you're doing? Get the fuck out of here. No, nobody wants to see that garbage. We don't even want to see it on the younger women. So why would we want to go watch your old tale talking about your life experiences and all this, the blowjobs and all this stupid stuff? And Sister T over there talking about she wants to pay somebody to send sniffer privates, all this stupid crap. Okay, Earth, they said read my comment. Let me scroll up. We has it out on Kwame channel, Barbie girl. We has it out on Kwame channel, Barbie girl. Moonlight. Yeah, Moonlight did come on Barbie's channel. Moonlight did come on. Oh wait, there's Earth Day. Earth Day. Earth Day. Day
I
Day. What you
try
talking?
to remain in the bushes,
I know. I've been watching you
but
like a
you just
hawk.
know I can't help myself.
Uh-huh.
Wait. Okay, so let me speak on Moonlight. She was on Kwame's live and I came in. I cannot remember what it was she said that had me to go up there. All I can remember is you already know how I am.
Right.
Like, roast session was in. I wasn't backing down at all. But I'm like, you call yourself Moonlight. What we found to believe and know that, and that's a lie to us. They never made it to the moon. So
Damn.
here's the why your ass is like out of this world. That's what I'm.
Yeah, a lot of people say she act like she's on crack or drugs or
Yeah,
something.
she did. I did see a white long stem round.
Ooh, I don't.
uh,
Wow.
I did. So that's why Kwame and them say that. I will say allegedly to protect your channel, but
Right, allegedly. Right.
most definitely I seen it. Okay. And like, look, if Cali Kane, True Essence, look, we from LA. We know it when we see it.
My thing is, why is she all when she's jumping all around in the back and acting wild and trying to show us her stomach?
Exactly. All
What is she
of
trying to
those
show us her stomach and
when
stuff? I'm
you're
like, what the fuck are you
twitchy,
doing?
twitchy, tweaking,
And
twitchy,
moving her body was in
tweaking,
constant
it's all
motion.
the same. Allegedly.
Do it quickly.
She did it quickly.
Yeah, she was in the
Blizzy, salute.
background sweating and cussing me out. Stuff. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? This is a waste of my life.
Yes, rest in peace, Tupac. Tupac was close to facts. Just let me give you some education on me knowing about Tupac and meeting him before. When he
Oh,
said,
cool.
remember Kato, that is my daughter's cousin on her father's side. So yeah. Tupac used to kick it with the IVCs in Inglewood very hard. So that was in my era. But rest in peace, Tupac, if he's dead. I don't know.
Right.
You know,
Right.
I'm a
And then
truther.
somebody is in
So
the chat's gonna say, I can't believe they're saying that. If
yes,
he's
we're
really
saying
dead,
that. We're saying that.
I can't believe they're saying that if he's really dead.
Just like with Nip, I stayed on Manchester and Cimarron, which is down the street. I'm in Inglewood, right? When Nip opened up that shop, I told my kids was like 15 and like 17, between 17 and 18 years old. They're 4 years age difference. I said, don't go to that damn shop. I said, he signed his death warrant. And my kids
Mhm.
looked at me when I said it. I said, because the hood don't like nobody that's gonna make it.
Right,
What
exactly.
happened? What happened to
If
Nip?
you even get good
I'll
grades
wait.
or anything, it's a wrap.
Hmm.
Mama, I got all A's and B's. Oh, okay. Oh, you did, huh?
So even though
Joker.
we're talking about this, I'm gonna drop some gems for y'all. It's going to Salsa. Yeah, you already know. 60s. And if you diss them, they call 60s. I'm not dissing y'all, 60s. Just let me put that out there. But you
Don't
know,
bring that clubhouse over here unless we want.
yeah, Nip was he was young. He's younger than me. So I remember when he used to be standing on the corner of Crenshaw and Slauson selling his CDs. That's how far I go back. I remember when Kendrick Lamar used to be in front of the Compton swap meet selling his CDs. Damn, I wish I still like had it because I would buy their stuff to support it because it was, black
Right.
young guys. So now we're gonna move back to queer. We already know why I call it queer. Look it up in the dictionary if you know what I'm talking about. Queer. The question I have for the men, and I am not throwing any shade. I support a lot of them that has been Captain Save a Queer. How do y'all feel? Did y'all think that everybody was just really trying to downplay elderly women?
Right.
That's my question. And
Right.
I'm
And
gonna tell you
they
something
felt as though
else.
we were disrespecting, like we're
Yeah.
disrespecting
And
elder.
since y'all like to take women advice, I'll be 45 next month. Yeah, sure will be. Proud of it. This is some older advice if you're not older than me. I feel my opinion. The men that came up to bat for these two women need to apologize to the people that they attacked for these women.
Right.
You never had
Exact.
no beef with none of them.
Yep.
The whole thing of it all is that y'all were fooled. And I'm not dissing y'all. She said it in her community board.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not one of these women, but yes, pussy is a powerful thing. And it's not about y'all being attracted to her. You guys felt empathy and sympathy for her.
Maybe. Yeah. Maybe it's a good way. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Empathy and
So
sympathy. Right. Mm-hmm.
all I'm saying, even if you don't make like, I'm not saying for no one to be like, oh, now I'm cool with this dude or cool with that. All I'm saying is, if y'all don't be real men, this is how I was raised, being a real man. If you're not going to be a real man and admit and say, like, man, I shouldn't have came at you like that. My apologies. It doesn't have to be long. It doesn't have to be stretched out. It doesn't have to be to where you're supporting this person's channel or even if they don't have a channel, but call it down the middle. It's like Libra, the scales. Weigh this shit out and even it out and admit. And if I need to call out names, I'm going to say ears, facts over feelings. Yeah, these are the ones that was being Captain Save a Queer. Your shrimp boat, boat, the one that wanted to challenge me, Kim. And I don't know if that was the same boat that was trying to challenge me when we did that thing on Down D Live. Like, I don't have no parts into this. I'm a woman that takes care of herself. I support myself. I donate and show that I support me. I don't
Right.
want nothing out of these men. The reason why I'm supporting them is for calling out sorry women like that make me, Barbie, True, Doe Eyes, Miss Miss La La Love, Lovelace, look like all of us women thinks that way, especially with that comment she put on her community board.
Exactly.
Miss 504. I'm speaking on women that don't get down like that.
Mm-hmm.
Just like we're standing up for y'all and we support, we either mind y'all chat or we giving donations. We gonna need you guys to speak up when y'all been fooled. I don't want to hear about and I'm just gonna be honest. Just think about this, me speaking to you as a sister, mother, or auntie, whichever
Mhm.
age you are. You sound more stupid saying you already knew how she was and y'all took up for her and not even calling out like, yeah, I was fooled. You was
Right.
played. You got played by buck tooth jaw breaking Gina.
Bucktooth. Oh my god. Whoa.
And oh yeah, I see somebody Blizzy said Sino said he went to Cali to check. He was in Cali. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. Bakersfield is not that far from LA though. Blizzy, because my son and my son's father, he's spending the night because my son wanted his father to spend the night. This is what you call healthy relationships. Me and my son's father is not together, but he's here with his son.
Dang.
I can get up right now and let you hear his voice. This is what
There
we
goes
call
that word again, healthy.
healthy. I mean, like I lead by example. Yeah, because his son want him to stay over, and they have their movie night. That's healthy relationships. Single mothers, take note, please. Back to what I was saying. Blizzy, I don't it's not that far, baby. It's a 2 hours. Well, shit. He be making it there in like an hour. Maybe he drive too fast. I'm not gonna doubt that. I haven't
Me
been to
neither. Me neither though. Cause
Bakersfield
I tell you what,
because
Cino,
he
Cino
you
crazy
said
though.
it's
The
2
fake
hours,
Blizzy is
baby.
back
Okay.
again.
It probably is. So I'm gonna admit that I've never been to Bakersfield. That's a total different direction. I'm like Palmdale, Vegas, you know, that that space. 29 Palms, Yucca Valley. I've never been to Bakersfield, so I can't quote and say, oh yeah, it's 2 hours away. But even if it was, for a person that gave Brother T $499, it should mean nothing for him to get to Bakersfield.
Right.
Now, by you bringing up Sino, I was watching in the bushes with Brother T, right? Any
Mhm.
of y'all in this chat, do y'all remember Sino giving Brother and he supported her
Yeah. Mhm.
being Captain Save Hoes? This is my question to y'all. Y'all don't want to answer these questions though. Y'all ain't ready
I
for it.
was really surprised to see him.
I'm like, my thing is, I'm not. I still support them, but this is what I'm saying. None of y'all is speaking on that these women played y'all.
Right. Hmm.
They fucking played y'all.
Yeah.
I will be looking in the comments. I know aunties and women I know talk like this. You do?
Right. Right.
Really?
Where?
So
Like
they turned
really?
against Kwame, and this is how you know both of these two women. But
Exactly.
Kwame's wrong, and now they're right. I'm gonna say something that I'm gonna tell y'all. I know my feminine and masculine. I weigh it out like the Libra scale. So I'm gonna go ahead and say it. Skinny was right about motherfucking queer. He was right.
Yeah.
That's why he went off the way he did. Maybe he should have came about it differently and it wouldn't have seemed so cruel to a lot of people, men and women. But his intentions was facts. He saw he must have been around a lot of hoes because he seen right through her.
Right.
See
Hmm.
me, I know a hoe when I see one.
Yeah, he definitely. I mean,
The text messages and all this that queer sent. I'm gonna ask again, and I'm gonna ask you men, facts, ears, even Kwame. Respect and salute to you men. Why didn't she have her son to have her back? Why her grown ass
right.
son? She wait. Remember what Damn D just did now tonight. It showed that they was that she said she's a motherly. They think of her as motherly, right? So she was trying to help Gilbert. That is in his 40s. Her son is in his 30s. You couldn't help your son. You needed ears to give him advice. How in the hell you gonna help Gilbert? Bitch, make this shit make sense.
Right.
I'm gonna pause for y'all. Think about that.
But
Let that sink in for y'all for a minute.
take your natural pause, honey.
I will take a natural pause, but I
And
want answers quickly.
yeah, do it quickly, Judas.
We got it on video.
Do it quickly.
She was a mother figure to those on YouTube, but she couldn't mother her son. Ears had to.
That's insane.
So I'll say this again, you guys. Start really listening. And it ain't about no breaking ancestors. Use your discernment. Listen to what people say. It won't
Exactly.
be hard for you not to analyze and be like, uh, unless you like smoke blowed up, you blowing smoke up my ass. Now, maybe most people like smoke blowed up their ass because it appears that people are still supporting these women. So I am just giving a PSA on discernment and what to do and not to do. You can like it, love it. I don't give a fuck. I'm not gonna be the one that's caught in the Matrix. Salute Barbie, Tina's Matrix. Cause nigga,
Exactly.
we yanked that motherfucking cord out of our 33rd vertebrae in the back of us in case y'all are
Right.
uneducated and don't
We
know.
yanked the cord.
Yeah. 33rd Mason. Yeah.
Right.
It all comes together, friends.
What's going on? You're so
Don't
funny.
spend the majority time of listening to this bullshit and not educating yourself.
Right.
That's where you're gonna fall short. It's not hard to use your own discernment. It be like I'll be looking at people in the comments. I'll be like, damn, these motherfuckers is dumb as fuck. I ain't gonna lie. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm like, dang, why are you even putting up an argument? Did you look at the other videos that was on?
Did you look at the other videos? Some
So
people just want to. I mean, it's just crazy. But my
and
problem is though, if you see it happening, why do you keep falling for it? That's my thing. My problem
I
is just
don't
why
I
do
don't
people
get it.
keep
I don't understand. I'm
just
like
like God, leave.
Ayana Van Zet. I just want to go to the bushes and weep. I
Right.
want to go to the bushes and weep.
Jeez.
Now, here's the thing. I am not saying to Kwame, you need to you need to check Queen Regina. I'm gonna tell you guys what I've been doing.
Mm,
When I see good people on social media, YouTube that I follow, I meditate and pray every day. So my thing is for things to be revealed to them. And we don't speak about God a lot. I don't know why, but we don't. But it's everything that is a part of us. Eventually, the veil will be lifted. Look at the veils being lifted.
right.
That's what I want you guys to understand. I don't want you to understand it because you want to put it under the table. Understand what I'm saying. All of those people that went to that damn shoe drive was running to that shoe drive to get what they can get out of Kwame Brown. He didn't know it. We didn't even know it at that time. But my discernment, in my opinion, is what has been shown. Every last one of these people we're speaking of has been on platforms or interviewed Kwame's nemesis. I won't say enemy, if that makes any sense.
Detractor. Let's just use that.
The truth. With that being said, what more is there left to say?
So what do
Oh,
you think? What do you think about Regina going over to Tommy?
oh yeah. I'm gonna tell you what I think about that. She's like, what was that? Was it the Supremes? Nowhere to run to, baby? No, it was another woman that was with Motown. She has nowhere to run. So she figured, I'm gonna run to Tommy. I'm gonna speak on. I could tell Kwame I wasn't speaking of you or being against anything. I was speaking on the incident that happened like fucking 4 years ago. That's what I had to talk to Tommy about. Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what you showcase.
Super desperate.
But isn't Tammy and let me no. I don't have nothing. I'm gonna say correctly. Tommy and KB still have a problem with each other? Yes, they do. With that being said, you've seen what Tilda has done to KB. You apologize to Tommy, but you don't apologize to Damn D, whom Kwame supports. Bitch, make this shit make sense. Yes, I said bitch. Bitch, make it make sense. That's my opinion for queer. Yeah, that's my opinion.
Right. So Roy
Oh,
says Kwame gave that lady his passwords. No telling what she saw, and seeing her people probably makes him more fearful.
well, didn't she say she signed what's that? The NDA?
Was that who she was talking about? I don't think
She
she signed
said
that.
that she signed that for Kwame. So there is no way possible. It's on video.
Did she? But
And
I
damn
I
he
thought when
has
she
it.
said she was signed the
So
NDA, it was with somebody else. Was it
no, baby. Mm-mm,
really?
mm. I heard it. I remember it. And damn D has it on video. Yes. She said that. With that being said, even if that does not exist, Kwame, if you ever look at this video, you will hear from me because I'm a truther. So I really know about our rights and amendments.
Well,
I'll
Black
make shit up.
Black is now saying, yeah, Kwame even said it. But you know what? Could they have been lying though? Could Regina lied about that and Kwame just went
I
along
don't
with it?
think Kwame did.
Okay.
I don't feel he would have said that. He knows that if he's saying that, let me tell y'all something. It is no way Kwame does not know at this point how that woman is. And she was salt and pepper. If he do, Kwame, you stupid.
Right. And there
That's
would be
all
no
I would have
problem
to
with him
say on
dropping
that.
her. Right.
So I'm saying, publicly, I don't think that I didn't know that he did say that. With that being said, if he said this, here is my question again. I understand, Kwame, you say you let people reveal themselves, but
This is a little much.
how much more revealing do you need
Right.
when it comes to this woman?
Mm-hmm.
It saddens me. It was live when you were in his chat and other people that were in his chat. It seemed like, you know how when you're in the desert and it has that, you know, gray hay, hay looking rolled up ball. That's how it feels now because all of the good energy that was being played like it is with the damn D's chat, you know, it's gone because of her.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's gone. And I can respect you, you know, not caring about losing subs, but let it be on your term and not someone else. If you're losing subs because someone else that you're trusting with your channel, just like I'm your mod, I start deleting members that have joined your channel, telling them because they don't like me, if you keep typing this and that in the chat, you will be blocked no matter what.
Right.
Like I had put in the chat, I think I had typed, I didn't cash app. This was about 2 years ago, and I had stated to Kwame that I had some intel about not Stephen A, but the basketball player Stephen, what's his last name?
Mm.
The one that supposedly was cool with George Floyd.
Oh, uh, Steven Jackson.
So I sent you a DM. If you look at that DM, you will clearly see what I was trying to show him. World stage. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it like that. But she was like, Kwame is too busy to even read in the chats. You can email him. I'm like, wait, hold up.
Dang.
That was rude. Thank you, Facts.
And
And
just
it
saying.
was like, okay. And then when she tried to post something on her community board, I sent her, I made a video privately on my channel giving Kwame intel to help back him up. And he could speak on something that is allegedly, right? With people that was coming for him, she never did give it to him. And you are the motherfucking remedial granny's panties, deep throat, jaw breaking ass person didn't give this man this intel. Do you know? Okay, well, just look at the donations I give, chat. If I really wanted to get Kwame's attention, don't you think? I mean, sorry, Kwame is a retired NFL, I mean NBA player. Uh,
Right.
my money really is not helping him. Damn D is talented. I'm
Right.
supporting Damn D because I'm supporting his abilities and skills on what he's doing and what he's revealing. I'm no dummy. I have a man. Yes, I do. In real life, I have nothing to gain other than me supporting people that is doing something positive for our community. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. I have nothing else to gain. And when she put on her community tab, it's because you wanted Kwame and this. Bitch, what?
Mm.
I'm gonna send you a picture. I'm gonna DM you a picture, Barbie. All the men in my family are very tall. My great great grandfather stood 6'7". But I have a cousin. He's my first cousin. Look exactly like Kwame. Ew. For me to even find that man attractive would be incest in my brain to me.
Would
And
be
I'm gonna leave it
insane.
at that. Like he is from he comes from Virginia. My family is from Virginia and New Orleans. Okay, baby? For sure. Pachache, no lie. Stop the cap. Queer, you're weird.
Mm.
She has stopped a lot of things for this man.
Yeah, even when I was over there with Kwame and I was a trampoline time member, right?
Yes,
And Kwame
I
said
remember.
the trampoline time members can say whatever they want, don't time them out, don't do anything. And then I was like, and I was just being funny. I was like, well, I'm a trampoline time member. I could say what I want. I was teasing. And she was like, I don't care if you're a trampoline time member or not. I'm going to time you out. And I'm like,
What do you think I'm
what?
talking about? What did I
I'm
say
like,
on
how do
my
you go
shit? I
against
was
the
right
cousin?
there, Barbie. You're telling the God honest truth.
Yeah.
Yes, she did, you guys. I
Yeah. I don't
seen it.
care if you trampoline time member or not. I would time you. I'm like, well, how do you go against what he
Pardon me.
just said? He just said, don't time them out. And it was like, girl, this ain't your channel. It's
So
like,
on the
the
record,
hell?
boys and girls, on the record, I said this on Mob. I said this because I seen it. That is what pissed me off. Now, personally, I thought that Barbie girl was white. I did. But then I started looking at her, and when she said that my father is black, my grandchild's mother, me and her mother is so close. Her mother's white, you guys. Okay. Guess what we call each other? Ebony and Ivory. If you don't understand that, it was a Michael Jackson and Paul McCartney song, meaning that we broke the gap on how black and white people cannot become a family and be as one because our children join it with each other. Okay. So I am very triggered as this fake lady says she is about racism. It triggers me a lot. My grandchild is biracial.
Mm, that's crazy.
So when you speak on that, I'm triggered. I can go deeper with you guys. My daughter was going to Obama Junior High in LA. She was in the seventh grade. It was a black teacher's aide pulled my daughter aside and asked why she hung with the Mexicans.
What?
Let me tell you guys what happened. My son will be 12 in July. He was still young in the, what's that? I got a brain fart. In the carrier, right? So we're having a meeting and I wanted to meet up with this woman. When she admitted to saying that, y'all, she was sitting across from me on the table. I jumped up, had my knee on the table, and was about to grab this lady for saying that. Oh, that's crazy. No, it's not. My brother, my only brother, whom wife that I love, is Hispanic. So when you telling my daughter not to hang with Hispanics, you're telling her not to hang with her cousins.
That's crazy.
Let me tell y'all how deep this race shit goes.
Whew.
Y'all don't understand how deep this shit is. So when y'all be putting in them little comments and making jokes, think about what the fuck you saying. Think
Mm-hmm.
about what you're doing to your children. Think about how it's going to affect our children. Think about how it's going to affect the person you're lashing out at. I'm chocolate. I got 1% Irish, 1% European in me. Okay? I've had my DNA. I am 48% Nigerian. Who would have thought? And my family is from New Orleans. But guess what?
Wow.
I'm going to have the backs of people that are being attacked through racism. So you might as well just hate me now. That is what that is what bothers me. I don't think it bothers Barbie as much as it bothers me because of my experience. And then for man looking monkey bitches to call this woman a man, really? You woke up like that. You could put all the paint on your face. You still gonna look like who you are.
That's
Now
crazy.
understand this. I'm not so much as speaking on beauty like appearance. I grew up in church. Sunday school, we had to do something about Jeremiah. And it was a cup that my Sunday school teacher had, a beautiful coffee cup on the outside. And she said, "Do you think this cup is beautiful?" Guess what I said? I don't know what is in the inside of it. She pulled the cup down and it was straight black, nasty with dirt in it. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right.
Your inside of your beauty will always outshine the outer. And if y'all don't understand, detractors or people that don't like what I'm saying, keep living and keep being ugly.
Mm, mm, mm.
Stop using God's name in vain. Queer, reading scriptures, and then cussing. I be praying that God slap the piss out of you. I do. I pray that you slip and fall walking down your stairs. Yes, I do. Cause you playing with my God. Oh my bad. You must be with the baffity boo. Bibbity bobbity boo. My bad. You can't be godly and speak this way.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I curse. Yes, I do. But God knows who I am. I don't speak his name in vain, and I don't speak hate on someone that hasn't came for me. Who told y'all God was nice? Didn't they say God is a jealous God?
Yep.
Oh, well, I'm jealous the way y'all behavior is. So now I'm reacting out in what I have to say. Every action has a reaction. Keep acting, and I will keep reacting every chance I get. Message.
Mm. Well, that's Earth Day, everybody.
Yeah,
Woo.
it won't
Well,
always be me.
exactly.
So I'm gonna say I do have two channels, but I'm changing my second channel to Earth Day to Earthquake. Why is that? I There's a part in me I tried to find peace in, but I'm going to have my opinion. That second channel will be for the beef, as D say. So when I say Earth Day to Earth Quick, I was born on Earth Day, but I'm gonna have to shake it up if needed for those detractors and just people I'm not gonna let keep getting by with this. Y'all are like really y'all not helping the community at all. Y'all not helping us.
Mhm.
I'm gonna ask your opinion, Barbie, on this. Would you say that African Americans are more, you know, unawakened and more mad and put each other down more than any other race?
Yeah,
That that
because that was passed down from generation to
Thank
generation,
you,
right?
sweetheart. Thank you. I really wanted to ask you that. So to whomever thinking that Barbie girl don't have a right to say it because she had nigga, her father is black. The majority of her is melanated, indigenous, melon. So let me educate you dummies on that too. Anyway, back to what I was saying. That's my point. So me looking at these women and men doing the things that they're doing, y'all don't understand. I cry sometime over this. No, it's not mentally giving me PSTD. No, I love us. Sue me. I'm rooting for everybody black. Sue me then. Sue me rooting for us. Sue me speaking up for us. Get your lawsuits out right now. Hate me for loving you. It's okay. Wanna know why? Because y'all just don't know no better. Y'all just don't know no better. And let me say again, speaking on Barbie Girl, this is a well educated woman, in case y'all didn't know. I just wanted to say that, boo.
Oh, thank you.
Is there
Well,
any
my
questions you want
father,
to ask?
my father raised us well, and I have everybody acts like I'm just this person that's in this YouTube as a character, but they don't realize I actually have aunties and uncles, and I have family members, and I have a life, and I am a real person, and I'm half black and half white. I mean, people just don't understand that. It's like when they just go for the easiest thing, and they don't really realize that my uncles that I sit down with and laugh, and our family reunions, I am half
Beautiful thing.
black. Right. And I had my DNA done and everything.
Oh, you
So
did too?
yeah, I've had my DNA done.
Okay,
Yes.
I'm gonna send you mine. Send me yours.
I have no Nigerian in me, but I have I'm Benetogan, like Benetogo. I'm
Hmm.
mostly Benetogan blood. 37% Benetoga. I've got Ivory Coast, Ghana, and
I have that too.
yeah, I have no Molly West. I don't have Molly in me. You know, me and Queen, you know, Queenie, the other user, KWNENY,
Yes,
our results, when she was saying something about her results, our
was
results were
similar.
similar. Right. And y'all know Oprah Winfrey and Vanessa Williams, Chris Rock, all of them are Benetogan like me too. They have their
I
DNA
am
done.
going to send you. You gonna trip out because my family couldn't understand it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So
And
I'll give
it's
you guys this. No, I'm sorry. I was interrupting you. Finish.
no, 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 no. Go ahead. No, no. I
No,
want you
I
to
didn't
keep.
want to be rude, sweetheart. Like, no. And especially this is your platform.
No,
What was
keep
you
your train of.
saying?
No, go ahead. Keep your train of thought. I mean,
Okay, so I'll put it to you like this, you guys. My great 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 grandmother was the cook for George Washington. If you want, I'm gonna give y'all some homework. If you want to know who that is, pull up George Washington on YouTube. Mate, my family is very known.
yeah, they're on Oprah.
I was sent, I'm gonna give you a hint. I was sent to do this. SEND. That's the last part of my name.
Oh wow. Stay
Yeah.
true is playing. Well, y'all know when they did the Oprah show, she brought all the people that were related to George Washington. Do y'all remember that
Wait, what
the
that say?
show?
Is she talking about what? I didn't read that part.
I'm talking about school. This one right here. This comment.
Yeah. Is she talking about wait? I can't see it.
No, it says I'm talking about school. Whatever. Stop talking to me. He's talking to somebody in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Him and Agent Smith are in another world, in a different type of the Matrix,
Please
talking.
please get your DNA, get your heritage so you can find your tribe and get your land.
Exactly.
Why Queer and Brother T ain't telling y'all this? But they so wise. Get your DNA. Uh-huh. Yeah.
Definitely. I see. It's also fun
It's
too, y'all.
called
Like,
treasury, where you
yeah,
can claim your money from your tribe. You didn't come, some of y'all ain't came from a damn boat. Y'all been here. Hmm. Why is there artifacts, at Mount Rushmore that's older than artifacts in Africa? Y'all ain't ready for that. Let's keep
Blake
talking.
said, huh?
They ain't ready. They ain't ready.
We'll do another show on that another time. But
Yeah, we gonna do. That's gonna be on the
we'll do that another
conspiracy
time.
show, so we can
Okay.
help educate our people.
Right.
Like, yeah,
Okay. All right. Earth, I'm about to close out this live any second. Now I've been here all over.
y'all have a blessed night. I'm about to go ahead and watch Tasha K interview on her channel. I tune
Okay.
in to
Okay,
Tasha.
Earth Day.
Stay blessed.
Y'all are so funny. Y'all are so funny. Oh my God. Y'all are a trip. But yeah, do y'all remember they did that Oprah Winfrey show and they had all the people came out and said, I'm related to George Washington or something. And they wanted to get their piece of the money and all this other stuff, right? But it was more so about the rights and where they should be buried. So the black side that came back and said they were related to George Washington, right? Because he messed with one of the servants, right? And she was black, and they had a biracial child, right? Which is like me. Raise my hand. You guys, there's a lot more biracials than you know out here. And there's a lot in this sector that have actually messaged me on the back end and said that they are actually biracial, but they go off as black because they know they will be scrutinized. So they're light skinned, but they're like, oh, I can pass this, being a light skinned black person, but I won't tell them about my mixed side or I'll be judged, right? So, but with that said, they had the show where all of them were fighting for the family plot of where they should be buried. They said that they feel as though their family helped build this country, so they felt that they should be buried on the grounds of where George Washington was. For the family members that are related. But it was crazy. I think they argued about it for like an hour, maybe 2 hours. I think Oprah did like two parts on it, but at the end, when I was just watching the back and forth, I was just like, at this point, if they don't want you to be buried there, then just let it go. Create your own stuff, create your own thing, and just move on, right? So And that's what happened with my mom. And, it's so crazy, you guys. And you guys always say, oh, white people are prejudiced and stuff. Well, guess what? When my parents got together, my grandmother did not want my father to be with my mom. And my aunties actually tortured her as the white girl. So it's crazy how either side there's going to be issues, there are going to be problems. This is not to say don't have biracial children. Definitely, I think it's great to hear. Like when I heard that Damn D's two of his brothers have biracial children, I was like, oh my God. I thought that was so cool. So Damn D revealed to us that two of his brothers actually have biracial children. So biracial people, they say, oh, they're this and that. No, we're just as strong, we're just as smart, if not stronger, right? Because we can deal with all the realities of life. And we've been there, heard it all. We've heard every name calling and all that other stuff. So that stuff, you said you would want biracial kids. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing wrong with having biracial kids. I mean, that's just crazy. And if you feel like, oh, I've got to stick with this certain person in order to be accepted, then you're just going to live a miserable life. That's just crazy to me. If you are, a black woman and you want a white husband and that's what you want, then, go get it. But then I also too heard about this crazy thing that was going around called the mixed kids boom. I don't know if you guys ever heard of that, but it's called the mixed kids boom. Kind of like when the Kardashians started it. It was like, I'm going to have me a mixed baby so that I can prove to you guys that I could be with a black man and have this cute little mixed baby with interracially mixed hair and maybe come out with all these different color eyes on different children. Like when you have mixed children, you might have some that might have lighter eyes or their hair texture and things like that. And y'all know with the black community, the hair texture thing has been the biggest thing, right? It's for especially amongst women, it's that hair texture. And even for biracial women, we still even talk about hair texture. And my hair texture is actually curly. So I will put my picture up, next picture. I think some of you have seen it before. My hair in its natural state, it's actually really curly. So, and then my other sisters, like they would call more, their hair more leans towards the black side, right? Where they had to get, like maybe have to get a relaxer in your hair. So I have two sisters like that, right? Then I have another sister. Her hair was, oh yeah, Thomas Jefferson. Girl, it's all the same thing. So yeah, exactly. But you're right, brown skin lady. That's what the Oprah thing was about. But so I have one sister where her hair, y'all, is almost like, I want to say like, I'm just saying it like this because this is the way we grew up. But they call like close to white people hair is what they say. Oh, you got your hair is almost like white people hair, right? So that's my older sister. But then my other two sisters, they would have to relax their hair, especially the middle sister, the one that's a year younger than me. Her hair is so thick, she would have to relax it, right? And I would do my hair, but being that I bleach it and do different things, my hair is naturally black. So I bleach my hair and do different things with it. And I think that probably is the reason why, is because we were always picked on about our hair, when we were growing up. Now, a lot of black women would be like, oh, give me that hair, girl, different things like that. But then also too, on the flip side, we would get that, oh, she thinks she cute, she thinks she better because her hair this and so we would always be, so worried about our hair. But just so you know, going in and having biracial children, they are still black. Trust me. Just like my brothers, if they get pulled over tomorrow, they will be treated like black men. There is no getting away from that. There is no, oh, y'all are this and that. Listen, if you choose to have biracial children, just whatever you install in them is how they will grow up. They're not going to grow up crazy and weird and confused. And, there is going to be some struggles, but it's not serious. The only thing that I would like to see more with the biracial community is I would like to see us, I say like us, like we're a species, but making more videos and doing more things. Like, it's so weird. When I first came to YouTube during the COVID stuff, I started looking like at cat videos and all that other stuff. Then next it was some of the do-it-yourself stuff. And then I was like, well, because I never really focused on, is there more people out there like me besides my sisters and brothers, like in the world? I just realized how big YouTube was. So I remember I would type in biracial stuff to look for biracial people. And I realized there was not that many. And I was like, oh shit, this is going to be crazy. Not only in reality, in real life, we're scorned, but on a platform like a YouTube or World Wide Web, people might be more afraid to let out their real race, right? Exactly, Miss Acme. Exactly. Yeah, so I've done everything to my hair, you guys. I've fried it, blow dried it, relaxed it, flattened it, everything. Because if my hair was to be natural, it would just be this poofy, big poofy curly afro, right? And so I have to do so many things to keep my hair under control. And with biracial people, it's like you're always looking, and I think for Black women too, but biracial people, it's almost like it's harder because we're always looking for the perfect hair care that we think is going to solve all of our problems. So I do have a sister, though, that I don't know. She doesn't even need it, y'all. But I have a sister, my sister, she wears wigs. And I'm like, you don't even need that. Why are you wearing this wig? You know? And she was like, well, but she was the older out of all of us, right? So of course she probably had more attacks than anybody else, where people used to call her white girl because her hair was more longer and silkier, right? And then so the next sister that was born, her hair was not as long, but it was thicker, and she would have to relax it. So it's just like and then we would all get jealous of each other, like the sisters would. All of us had our own thing. It was like our own hair texture, but we were jealous of each other. So like, what are you using on your hair? What did you do? It's, still to this day, sometimes when we all meet up and hug each other, we'll touch each other's hair. Like, what are you doing to your hair? So it's like one of those big things. What are you doing to your hair, girl? And it's like, girl, what product are you using? So it's one of those crazy things. But so that is really the only thing that, that biracial people really have to worry about is, the hair texture. And people, listen, when we go around white people, they don't think we're white. So it's crazy that whenever I go around black people are like, oh, she's white. And it's like, I'm like, okay, what? And then when I go around white people, they're like, no, you're not white. They're like, failed. Like, you do not pass as white. Like, get out of here. Now, some people might say from your pictures and everything, but that's after I do my hair, and that's in a picture. They're not like right there where they can see my hair texture. They can see all of my features and everything else like that. Like, I mean, like my shape of my body, all of those things, it will tell you immediately that listen, my grandmother, listen, I'm Black. And that's what I had to do that day on Ears's page when Ears was calling me a white girl, and they were cutting up because it was some video about a white girl twerking in McDonald's, right? Some white girl started twerking in McDonald's. So Ears made a comment and said she had no butt. And I was like, he's like, oh yeah, all these biracial people and white women, they don't have butts. I was like, what? I was like, boy, you ain't met my family yet. Listen, let me tell you something, y'all. Honey child. Listen, me and my sisters, we used to have booty bumping contests. And I don't know if y'all know what that means or not. But our butts are so big, we had booty bumping contests. We would booty bump each other to see who get bumped and knocked down. I don't know if y'all know about that. But anywho, that's how big our butts were. So I was like, wait a second. Oh, hell no. You are not about to do this to biracial people. So I sent him a picture of me in a dress with my curves showing. And I said, boom, I got a butt, honey. And I told him, I said, show it to the audience. I sure did. I told him, I said, show it to the chat. I said, because what you are not going to do is you are not going to discredit me, honey, child. And if I look Black, but you guys, that just goes to show you we are always so prejudged about every single thing. But with biracial people, we do feel like we always have to prove something, right? We always do feel, oh, we have to prove, oh, how Black we are and who our father is and who this. So I've learned over the years just to give up on all that stuff and just be who I am. I don't have to prove to anybody everything. But when you got the whole audience laughing at you and thinking you're just plain white and discrediting your black features and basically discrediting my grandmother, I'm like, oh, hell no. I'm like, see, what we are not going to do, honey, what you are not going to do is you are not right. Exactly, Nightbot. What you are not going to do is you are not going to take away the booty bumping content. Look at Earth. They said, Barbie girl. Yes, we did too. One of my sisters, they still try it to this day. I'm like, girl, we grown and we in heels now. You ain't gonna try to booty bump me. And listen, y'all, honey, you ain't seen nothing. Listen, I think my oldest sister. Wait a minute, I was gonna say nope. Look, y'all, all the women in our all the women in our family got huge butt. Uncle L was just walking in on the Uncle L was like, what did I walk into? Somehow we got to talking about this. Y'all, if y'all want to just actually, if y'all go to my if y'all go to all my lives, scroll down to the very last live on the thing. It's a picture of me and all of my sisters right there in that picture. Now, we're not showing our butts or anything like we used to do back in the day. Y'all remember we used to take a picture and show our butt in the picture, like put our hands on our hip and point our butt to the camera? You said it's fun. You taking me back. Girl, shoot. We used to do extra stuff too, y'all. Y'all, real quick, I know you guys are probably thinking this is weird. But listen, y'all, and guess where the booty bumping come from? Listen, that's like some super traditional things. So I tell you what else we used to do. We're kids and we didn't know it. We used to throw a blanket over your head. No, you're like, what? We used to throw a blanket over your head and hit you with a stick or something like for fun. And I found out when I was doing my family research for my family, I found out it was one of the things that the Benin Togans did in Africa is they would throw a blanket over each other and hit each other with a stick and play around with each other. Well, somehow that made it all the way to my generation after generation. It made it to us. And I told my family, I said, you guys are never going to believe this. I said, when I did my ancestry and pulled up everything, I showed the white side with the white side of us. We came from the Vikings and all that stuff on my white side and Swedish and Sweden area. We did all that. But on our black side, we found out that our culture back then, I'm like, that is why we do it to this day. So some of the things that you do to this day, it's because that's what your ancestors were doing to have fun or to do things. And maybe that booty bumping thing is what they did because that was what they had and what they did, right? For cultural reasons or different things to have fun. But we used to do, you said the duck pose, arson lips. And then I found out like some of the white stuff that we do, like our white side. Y'all might hear me say over here, oh, that's my white side coming out, which is very rare. But, you know, sometimes my white side will come out and I'll be like, now, I don't know how much, still to this day, I don't know how much of my whiteness can come out, right? Because the simple fact, we never met our white side of our family, y'all. I never met my aunts and uncles or anybody on that white side, right? Because they all disowned my mom. Everybody disowned my mom. And of course, we got called all those names, right? So we never went any further than that. My grandmother came around a little bit here and there, but you know, they were all very prejudiced. Listen, they were so prejudiced. They thought that, okay, so the first sister that was born, they were so prejudiced that they thought my sister was going to be black on one side and white on the other. Literally, y'all. They thought half of her body was going to be black. And that was because they were raised in Germany, right? Which I found out we weren't Germans. They were raised in Germans. I'm actually British. I'm British and Swedish, but the British, anyway, long story, the British ran to Germany to hide from the war and blah, blah, blah. So my family, my white side of the family at the time was smart and blended in with the Germans and acted like they were German and they survived. Anyway, then I came here. You said, Tina, I'll be singing the Viking stuff. No, I ain't that crazy now. Shoot. I'm not that crazy now. And y'all was so crazy. Anyway, I can go on forever about this stuff, but y'all. But anywho, I don't know how we got to start. You said you can put the lion in a zoo, but you can't change exactly. And listen, my father is a black man, right? And so when he I think you guys sometimes I actually I really am I not saying it's to take away from anybody else, but it's almost crazy who you really are because when you are biracial, because you think of what your parents had to put up with that in that day and age to be together, right? It's almost like they forced them even more to be together, right? The both parents, even on the black side, my black side of my family did not accept my mom. They did not. They called her the white girl. They called her every name in the book. They tried taking her to court. They did everything, right? But now, years later, of course, they all, wisened up, and they're the best aunties in the world, right? Best uncles ever, right? Everything's great. But both sides of the family's like that. But I think about, do you burn a Viking ship every? I still think about everything that they went through to be together so that we could just be here. So I'm never ashamed of being biracial. I'm never ashamed of where I come from. I don't try to hide it from anybody. I could have just came over here and told y'all I'm white and just kept it at the end of the day and moved on with my life, since everybody over here thought I was white, right? Which is crazy. But I can't go into a white sector and say that I'm white. They're gonna say, no, you're not. You know what I'm saying? Barbie girl, our stories have a lot of similarities. Yes, and I think we might be related, girl. No, I'm just kidding. You never know, though. We could be related. Who knows? You never know. Oh, girl. Actually, I'm glad I went through. And actually, you know what? I'm glad I'm going through what I'm going through on YouTube. I'm actually glad that people are saying the things that they say about me, because you know what? I already had it in me, or I still wouldn't be here, right? I let everybody abuse me for years over here, right? You white bitch, you this, and I still stayed, right? But I'm actually glad that I went through that, because actually I look at people different now. They showed me who they were and how far they're willing to go to use that as a flaw because you're half white. That's so ignorant to me. It's ridiculous. And it's like, oh, you shouldn't be over here in the black area if you're mixed. You sound crazy. You know who my father is? My father is a black man. How are you going to tell me I can't be around black people when my family is black? That's what it looks. It's so stupid to me. Carl Belton just walked in, hit that like button. Yeah, so that's why I'm still here, because everything they say is so worthless to me. I'm like, what are you talking about? It's like, are you nuts? Barbie girl, you're letting your lessons become your blessings. Sure. I mean, hey, I'm definitely blessed already. But if I'm supposed to be more blessed, okay, bring it on. But I'm happy with who I am, as far as where I'm at in life, who my parents are. I don't have any hangups. You're not going to get any weird behavior out of me. And oh God, I just don't know who I am, and all that stupid crap because of my race. Barbie girl Tina Young Rhea said, I grew up around black people. Young Rhea, that's probably not the right thing to say right now, honey. Y'all are so silly. Egon said the Vikings are famous for raping and pillaging England. They colonized the UK. Tina, one of the first. Right. Hey, it is what it is. But there's nothing I can do about that, right? Oh, yeah, the Viking, when I read up on the white side of my history, yes, the Vikings did overtake a lot of stuff. They were freaking relentless. I mean, a lot of them were such warriors, right? It was crazy how much ground they covered. But as we can see, that's why I'm here, because all the stuff they did. So yes, definitely colonizing, pillaging, whatever y'all want to call it. Hey, it is what it is. But I'm whatever happened, it happened. And guess what? If God didn't want people, listen, if God didn't want anybody to the races to mix or be with each other, we would come out with some type of defectiveness. Well, I am a little crazy sometimes, but we would come out with like something wrong with us. Biracial people come out just like other normal human beings. We're fine. We're normal. There's nothing. Now, all these other biracial people that y'all may see online that may have hangups and stuff, that's because a lot of them have been given off to adoption agencies. Like a lot of them couldn't bring that mixed baby back home, right? A lot of the white parents would say, don't you bring that mixed baby around this house, and they would have to give that child up for adoption. Or the mother knew that her parents would not accept it, so they would give the child away. So a lot of mixed people are disturbed only due to the fact that they've been given up or they've been rejected by family. Now, with us, we were rejected by our white side, but we were too little to know any of it. We didn't know what was going on as little kids. We never knew we were rejected until we became adults. Then we're like, oh, okay, wow, cool. Then we moved on. It wasn't no thing. You said you don't have to be biracial to be a little touched. Just look. Right. Right. Exactly. This whole sector, people are just so crazy. But my father did a great job with this. My mom was a super strong woman, and I'm just thinking about what my mom went through. My mom had to carry all 6 children, right? Knowing that her family hated her guts. Can y'all imagine that? It's like, how do you do that to your own daughter? Like her father and her mother. How do you deny your own daughter's grandkids, right? And it's like, my mom carried all 6 kids knowing she would be shunned or disliked. And then she was with my father. And at that time, my aunties and uncles didn't like it. And then, she got through that. It's just like, dang, I'm surprised mom is still alive at this point. Just crazy to me. So we are a super, super close family. We take very good care of our mom and everything else. Because of that, she's lives off of us completely, off of her 6 children. We have to spoil mom, of course, but dad, I don't know. Dad was more of a, God, I don't even want, look, there's a lot of good things my dad taught us, but then there's a lot of crazy things my dad did, right? My dad would go so far with the discipline, right? And I think he kind of knew raising biracial daughters. He had 4 biracial daughters and 2 biracial sons, right? So I think he knew he had to be super strong with us, and knew that we're going to be easy targets in the world or something. Then my dad got remarried and had 2 more biracial children. Actually, surprisingly, those 2 biracial children are half black and half um well, they're from North Africa. The mom is from North Africa. She was a Muslim when he met her, but she's no longer a Muslim. But still, salute to your strong mother. Yeah, she put up with a lot. And Earth Day, if I showed a picture of my mom is the serious looking real white woman with this super long blonde hair. I'm talking like Jan from off of freaking, what is that, off of the what do you call that, off of the one with all the pictures of all the people, the kids, what is it, or Marsha, what's that little thing, the family that had the little Marsha lady in it or whatever, Marsha, whatever that show was called back then. My mom was like that. She's a real white woman. And then when we got my mom's DNA done, my mom didn't have an ounce of my mom is pure 100% white. Trust and believe. She's blonde hair, blue eyes. Brady Bunch. That's it. My mom is from the Brady Bunch, right? There was no, well, she kind of got the Jewish hair. Like some white people have like the Jewish looking hair and they could kind of skirt by. No, my mom had super long blonde hair. She was definitely so they shunned her like you would not believe. Oh, you're bringing this white bitch around. I mean, it was crazy. But that was then. This is now. I mean, it's just been a crazy journey. But if y'all met my sisters, y'all listen. If y'all met my sisters, y'all be like, oh my God. They're my sister. I think I'm the. I don't want to say. Listen, they're just like me. But I don't know. It's hard to describe. They're not, and if you're listening, sisters, They're gonna get me if they're listening. And I'm gonna say this. They basically probably wouldn't be able to do what I'm doing right now on YouTube, is what I'm saying. They're not as witty and as quick as I am, right? Look, they're gonna be calling me, what? They're not, but they know they would never be able to do what I'm doing right here, right? I have one sister that's kind of super sensitive, and she'll just let everything get to her. Then I have another one, and she'll just come to your house and kill you if she needs to, if you make fun of her. And then my other sister will just drive you freaking nuts about, oh God, she always has to be right, and she's super stubborn. But anywho, you said, I appreciate you sharing your story. It's not even a story. You said, Tina, did I show you the video of the sweetie side? It was like a documentary. Yeah, I think you sent me something like that. Iron, tell the truth. You're scared your family will kill you in an honor killing if you embarrass Jesus. What in the world? God, Lee, y'all are crazy. And then one of my uncles went and had a biracial child too. One of my uncles did. And then the other brothers and sisters, everybody just, didn't have any other biracial. But that's just crazy though. But trust me, everything's great now, except for, like I said, on my mom's side of the family. Now, when I did my DNA and ancestry, y'all, there was this girl that popped up that looked very similar to me on the white side. And we contacted each other, and she was like, I wonder how we're related. And we were trying to find out who we're related to, because my mom did not know who her father was. The man that they told her that raised her, they came back later and said that wasn't her father. So actually, that was the only reason why I got my DNA done, because my mom was like, after well, mom's like past 50 years. This is at the time when she was over 55 years old, right? She said, I lived all of my life, and now they're telling me my father, who I thought my father was, is not my father. She was like, I need to find out who my real father is. I was like, what? So I did the DNA to help her out, but we still are tracing it back and trying to find it. I think the guy that she thought was her father, but it's just, man, it's just crazy, y'all. New title: Barbie girl Tina throws shade at her sisters and reveals her mom is the mother of Brady Bunch. If you only knew, Ed, my older sister and them and my other sister, they always throwing shade at me. They listen, at some point their husbands had to get a hold of them and tell them to stop. They used to try to fight with me about everything. I'm like, damn. But thank God that my sister married a really, really good man. And he pointed her out and said, look, this is your sister. Y'all can't be doing this and stuff. But overall, we all get along great and we're fine. But it'd be just like little things, like little sister stuff, like we're jealous of each other about this or that, and getting the text messages and trying to figure out how to argue and fight with somebody about something, just little small things, nothing ever major. That's good, Iron, that your family is not radical. You said, thank you for being so transparent and sharing your story. Girl, this is not even my story. Y'all listen. This is not even my story. If y'all really found out what really happened to us growing up, you guys would be floored. You guys would be in this chat crying right now. I'm just keeping everything normal and just talking about the normal stuff. If y'all would have known what we really went through being biracial in an all Black area, you guys literally would freak out. Yeah. So that's nothing. You guys have no idea. You guys would be shocked that I'm even here. Even my brothers and sisters be like, what do you talk about on your YouTube? What are you doing? And I'll be like, what is this? What did you say about this? And I'm like, no. Did you tell him this? No. It's like, stop it. But yeah, you talk about PTSD or whatever she talking about. Juggle, we got PTSD. And guess what? I'm not an evil jerk, and I didn't turn out trying to take everybody down and all that stupid crap and all that weird garbage and that stupid crap. No. Anywho, yo, I stayed up extra late tonight. It's 4 in the morning. I'm gonna go take my Ambien. And that shows you how crazy my life was. Look, I have to take sleep meds to sleep at night. I promise to God, y'all. I've heard people have heard me say I've got to I take Ambien just so I can sleep at night. I'm serious. I promise to God. So if anybody should be on here crying about PTSD or crazy stuff, it should be me. Anywho. Agent, you're still in paradise. That is Seattle. Egon is just throwing jabs at you, Agent. Y'all, Egon is all the way in Scotland. He knows more about America than he does about Scotland. Boy. Okay, Day. Egon, I'm telling Egon, you might just go ahead and move on to the United States, Egon. And don't give me that. I like it better in Scotland crap. No, you're with the Americans, buddy. Agent, you're just crazy. Agent, the boy, Agent be yelling out Viking stuff all day long. Boy, if you don't stop. So, I know about America too. Oh, okay, you do. Okay. Egon got a kilt. Egon, are you wearing a kilt? Or what is it? It's a kilt, you grandpa. Egon, are you wearing a kilt right now? Egon, are you wearing a kilt while you're talking to us? No, guys. Finucci, what are you doing here? Look at Finucci popping up at the last minute. Finucci, hit that like button. Finucci, we've been here now for 3.5 hours, and here you come, popping up at the last minute. Look at Finucci. And you guys should know, Finucci is, I've known Finucci for probably as long as I've known anybody in this sector. What is Finucci? What is it, like 2 or 3 years now? Finucci is such an amazing, you guys, listen, if Finucci, you type in and tell him where you're from, Finucci is well-traveled. He's been all over. He is awesome, y'all, but he takes very good care of his family overseas and all the things that he's inspired to do. Everything's come to fruition and he's doing, if not more. I remember talking to Finucci like 3 years ago, maybe 2 or 3 years ago. And he would just tell me all the things he wants out of life and everything. And look at where he's at now, y'all. But Finucci is probably one of the sweetest things over here. As far as being a sweet man, he's such a sweetheart, y'all. Look, he's trying to run somewhere. Look at him, y'all. But he always talks about taking care of his family and doing things for his family, even overseas, and he's just amazing. I just think he's just so awesome. But, I know he's in and out of YouTube, and sometimes he comes in and he'll go away for, a week or two and come back and all. But, if somebody's that's smart and got it together, boy, I tell you, Finucci is the one. He said, "Oh, thanks, Barbie. You too." But aren't you still in Vegas now? Are you in Vegas at this point, or California or somewhere? But he does have an accent, y'all. You said, does he know that Scotland was named after melanated queen warriors? Oh, ask him that. Egon, there's a question for you on the screen, Grandpa. Y'all know Egon is like in his 50s and 60s. Egon be over here acting like an old man. Okay, Finucci said he lives in Vegas, but he came from across the country to us. He goes back home sometimes. He always takes pictures and posts it on a little wall. Egon, just say you're convicted. No, he's not. Egon is not a convicted felon. Y'all should actually see Egon over on the other channel, on our conspiracy channel. Egon be getting the facts over there. Egon's pretty good though with knowledge. He's really good with that. No need to mention I'm a drug dealer, but that's so lame and goofy. OG, be quiet. Look at OG. He's so silly. What the heck? So did you answer this question, Egon? Come on, Grandpa. See how slow it takes him to move, y'all? Look, he's typing it in. He lifted up his glasses. Look, Egon's fixing his glasses, looking at the screen, going, I just can't keep up with these young whippersnappers. Wait a minute. Sherry Morgan came in and put Blizzy in the stop sign. Blizzy was here earlier. Look, he's gone. He's not even here. unless she's getting caught up on the video, y'all. She might be on the delay. She put Blizzy and put the freaking stop sign up. He said no, he didn't know, Eden. And typically, look, that Eden, I told you, Egon knows more about the United States than his own country. I keep telling y'all. We've been here for 4 hours almost, Finetti. I'm about done. But those of y'all that want to rewind this video, the title was Barbie finds out Regina apologizes to Tommy Sotomayor. Flag on the play. Interference. We're all asking, is this a play? We had a really good live earlier. We're just now coming down off of that live. We're just now simmering down. We're just chopping it up, talking about some little family issues and things here and there, just kind of paying a little attention to each other and just having some fun, cutting up, laughing. But those of you that need something to listen to get you through your work time, rewind this video, put me on 1.25 speed, get me up to 1.5 speed if maximum. You can listen to this video in fast mode and get caught up with everything that's going on in the sector. We did have a one-on-one panel tonight with Facts Over Feelings, with him talking about his relationship and situation with Regina. We did have Blizzy come up here. Yeah, Finetti, you might want to roll it back. Finetti, Blizzy, not Blizzy, Facts and Regina have now broken ties. Facts said never again. Regina literally, if Finetti, Ears is involved again. Ears had a DM from Regina that he exposed. In the DM, it says that she was using Facts, blah, blah, blah. So rewind all of that so you guys can keep caught up what's going on in the sector and what's happening over here. I was not supposed to go live tonight. I was requested to go live, so I did. Those of you that watched this whole audio but want to watch other things, we do have another live show that I did the day before. Or was it last night? It could have been last night or the night before. Go get caught up on that live. That live was really good too. They were actually, someone sponsored me and made me go live on the last minute on that one. And that show actually turned out to be good. I think we were there for about 4 hours. We had a full panel. It was crazy. So those of you that kind of like more of the upbeat panels and more of the stuff going on, click over to the live that I did the night before last. Those of you that are wanting to catch up on that live about the Mississippi woman that murdered her husband in front of her 4 children, we did cover that story. I do have the live audio as the shooting happening and with the people in the background freaking out. I do have the live audio over there, what happened that day, how she was talking to her husband as he walked in the door, how that conversation went, how the mother-in-law got involved, and all of a sudden the gun went off. So I do have the audio of her freaking out after she shoots her husband. Those of you guys that are into that kind of thing and want to know what's going on in the world around you, and just like the most traumatic thing that just recently happened here in the United States, you guys can go over there. I do know that we do have people listening in from Europe right now as they are actually waking up around this time. I think it's about 7 a.m. for some of them, and they're waking up, heading to work. So we do get a lot of listeners coming in on this live at the last minute. So sometimes I do have to say this happened in the United States. But anywho, I don't know why I got to say that. But so, but if you guys want to go to some of the panel stuff, we did do another 8-hour live. I mean, we've got the whole, all of my lives are just jam-packed, full of information from people from, I'm in 2 to 3 different sectors. So we have people that come over here and share results with us from other sectors. And we go back and forth with other people. So those of you guys that are new to the sector, you guys can get caught up with some of my videos. Those of you guys that are into the conspiracy channel that I've created, I did create a conspiracy channel about 3 months ago. I think we have about 7 programs over there we did. I don't go over there often, but maybe once every 2 weeks or once every week. We have done the last 3 crime shows. So that channel over there is called Conspiracy and Crime, right? Conspiracy and Crime. The last 3 shows that we did covered the most heinous crimes about people saying the devil jumped on them, causing them to kill their family members. So I do have those actual audios, and the live is over there as we break down these lives about demons jumping on people to attack their family. You said I'm drunk. I'm sliding in Barbie's DMs. You're so silly. I've never even seen you in my Instagram. I guess it did just, yeah, there goes my Instagram. I guess Nightbot did post it, but I've never even seen you. You're so funny. But you said you don't understand how important the USA is to freedom. Once the globalist cabal gets your guns off you, China will be invaded. Oh yeah, we know, Egon. We know, Egon. Trust me, our hair is falling out every day thinking about it. Trust me, our hair, listen, trust me, we know what they're trying to do. So I'm glad everybody's here. You guys did not take that red pill tonight. You guys did not take that blue pill, but you guys did decide to take that pink pill. You guys are in the matrix. Hit that like button, rewind, get caught up on other videos, and I'll see you guys soon.